switch up so you can have one more viewer.
Hey, you guys! It's Drunk Monkey 42 here. We are back on our Saturday D&D game. The DoorSmashers is our group. A bunch of friends and family, co-workers, whatnot, all getting together to play some D&D. So back with me again at my table, I have Riley, who's playing Mal. Next to her, we have Justin, who's playing Thoron. Next to him, we have Zach playing Priqrin, aka Peter, just in case anybody hears me say Peter. Next to him, we have Jason playing Bahst, or Bass is what I like to call him. Next to him, we have Sarah playing Bernnice. And next to her, we split personality Ron playing both Bart and Bertram. And of course, I am Drunk Monkey 42, but today I am Ryan, the DM for this group. And again, thank you guys for coming and watching our game session. Now, before I switch it over to the map and everything, I'll give a kind of a small little rundown with the group as they came down to the 7th floor of the dungeon of the Mad Mage is where we're at. The group quickly stumbled upon a castle that seemed like off in the distance. As they approached and experimenting, they realized that as they approached this beautiful structure of a castle, they were shrinking. The magical items they rode on did not shrink though, which was kind of weird, but still interesting. But they themselves and every magical item that they were holding or wearing or carrying shrank with them. They decided to go ahead and enter into this castle, finding a few interesting things along the way, as floating feather dusters were cleaning and dusting off stuff. They finally came to a room that had a portal with the rhymes type riddle. They said they decided to put a pin in it and they'll come back to that. They continued on exploring, finding a beautiful table that began to set the table form with a feast. And as they were eating, another stranger that's also in this castle was just waking up after kind of a long nap in a strange dark room with none of his belongings. After the company or the group got done with their feast, they ended up in the hallway hearing a loud banging sound as the stranger who had just woken up had kind of toppled over the banister and fell down the stairs. The group questioned him, trying to figure out what his intentions were, what he was doing there, and so forth. They then end up having a interesting encounter with possibly the castle's keeper as he began to show discomfort with the group being there. They quickly got rid of it. It kind of melted away and decided to go ahead and continue exploring the most of the first floor. I think they got like a couple of spots left. But they came into a room where they found that same creature person rooting around in a bunch of paperwork and debris that had been scattered around in this office-like area. After some conversations, they realized this person cannot speak back, but kind of mimes to him, as it was miming to him, showing him a picture of a dragon with butterfly wings. As he shredded it up and kind of tossed in arrows like confetti, asking them to pretty much eliminate this pest out of the castle. By agreeing, Bart ended up actually netting himself a helm that the creature itself gave to him for agreeing to rid the castle of this creature. And that's kind of where we find ourselves. They find themselves in this room, kind of messing around. I know you found a bunch of tomes. I completely freaking forgot to look at spells and stuff of it, but it's fine. We'll go over that. We'll go over that later. You don't have to get to me. Maybe over break I'll figure that out. But that's where we left off. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to flip back over to the map and unmute you guys, and we'll begin. Bloop. So, as you guys can see, you're there. You took a short rest as one attuned to the helm that he just got. The other kind of flipping through the books of tomes. Some of the spells in the tome actually are some of the spells you already have. There might be maybe 2 books that possibly have a spell or 2 that you don't have, and we'll go over that later on. But you kind of took the time to do that. I think somebody took the time to heal themselves, one attuned to a helm, and that's kind of where we left off. So tell me, what do you guys want to do?
We're off on a quest to kill a dragon, I guess, now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if this dragon's on my list because I lost all my stuff and all my notes are in there.
Oh, yeah.
You guys help me find my notes. I'll help you kill this dragon. At least all my packing gear and stuff, please.
Blood bag once. Get his stuff.
I mean, we should at least help him find us
You guys
things.
Why? You're in different rooms.
I was talking to him.
No, they're in the same room.
Yeah, we're on a short rest.
Oh, that's
We
right.
finished a short rest.
Technically, yes. You guys finished a short rest. So you are tuned to that helm, which I could not find a helm to throw on you. Just remember the description I gave you.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have thrown it to you and had you equipped it.
Let's continue to explore this floor, and then we'll go upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the crystal
Maybe
crown
we'll trip
back in
over
my
this
bag.
dragon thing at some point.
Trip over. I'll put that crystal crown back in my bag.
Okay. All right.
Backpack.
Okay. If you guys are then done with this room, why don't you go ahead and put yourself in formation-wise over here in this bigger room, and I will grab and drag you guys to the hallway all at once.
You stack your persons on top of
Get
it.
out!
Push me! Get over here. I just want to know. Because I often confuse you. It seems like you two have the same voice.
Opinion-wise, probably.
Oh,
Ace, get in line.
well,
Trying
I mean,
to, but you
technically-
guys keep moving.
technically, people were in line,
Yeah.
and then you guys went horizontally instead of vertically.
I was trying to be up front. I'm
So,
sorry.
so
Oh, okay, we'll go that way then.
yeah. How about we stack vertically instead of horizontally for me? It makes it easier in the hallway.
I'll be right there.
Are you in front then?
I'll be in front.
I'll be up front with you.
What?
Because you're the only one that's been nice to me.
Ace, I gave you.
And I completely go and push you out of the way because you can't see anything, and I can see everything.
All right.
So
where's everybody got me going on this stack?
I'm just stay right where I am. I'll be
Yep,
right in
I'm
the
good.
middle.
Where's Thoron? Which one's Thoron?
One move my character.
where are we going? Boy, this is like Keystone Cops here. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What? Keystone Cops?
Yep.
Wow, I haven't seen that in
We're
forever.
getting ready to go out in the hallway. I'm now grouping you guys
I'm.
a little bit better here. So okay.
It doesn't matter.
So I'm gonna put you out in the hallway. If for some reason the light goes away, I do apologize. Her orb is like inside of a wall now. Okay, so you have this door. You do realize that this door here in the hallway looks just like the other door that you guys came across. It is another stone door with adamantine hinges and everything
So all
else
the other doors were stained glass.
So far,
this
everything-
one looks like the one
that you came into. Yeah.
that we couldn't open.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks just like the door, like when you first were entering in the castle, that
Yeah.
stone door. It looks just like those doors as well. But yeah, everything else seems to be stained glass, just like this door
We need
that's
to find
right.
some kind of key to open this or something.
Yeah.
Just like this door that's right here. That is a glass door here.
So that's a door.
Yes, there's a door there.
We go through that door and see what's in there.
Yeah, take a
sure.
peek in.
Okay, that's kind of what I was waiting.
Does it have a coin?
It does, I believe, have a coin. I will check for you here in just a sec. I'm just
Does it fall to the ground and is it heads up?
well, we're gonna find out here in just a sec, aren't we?
Heads
Let's see.
down, I can't pick it up.
No, this one actually does not seem to have a coin in its door frame as you open it.
Yeah.
But as you do open it, just against the north wall, you see that stands a vanity with a built-in mirror, on which in arrayed vials of what you can assume are like perfume. You see combs, brushes, and even powder puffs. On the west wall, which is directly across from the door, you see a potty. A fancy wooden chair with a golden chamber pot tucked below it. You do see 4 thin books rest on a side table next to the chair, as well as a tub that's against the south wall. It's a marble bathtub with clawed feet. Towels hang on hooks just above it. It's a nice little bathroom.
Fancy AF.
Do you want to? Does any? I mean, you don't have to move your tokens. Does anybody want to go in there and look for anything or do anything in here?
Is it lit already or is it dark?
It's only lit because of her light.
Only lit.
I want to go in there real quick and see if my pack is in. Do a little bit more investigating. Because I don't have a
magical
passive.
lock, right?
What?
What?
I
I asked if he still had magical lock.
But why?
You saying this in Dwarvish?
Yes, I'm only speaking in Dwarvish from here on out until he gains my trust.
Yes, I do, but no, we're not using it.
I just want to see if my pack's in there real quick. And if I don't see it visibly, then I'll be okay. My passive is 14, so if you want me to...
You know, Bart's gonna go check out that mirror because of the mirror in the last room I was in. That was kind of interesting. I had this hat on and I could stick my hand through that mirror. So I'm gonna try that.
Okay. So you want to go in there and check that out?
Yeah.
All right. And you're just looking around, seeing if anything looks of interest.
I'm just seeing if my pack's here, basically.
Okay.
Maybe the golden chamber pot, we'll see
right.
if it's full.
You give me an investigation check. You don't have to do any type of checks. You go up to the mirror.
Yeah.
And you go to touch it, and it feels like a mirror.
Yeah.
11.
I check out my new hat while I'm standing there.
Look fabulous.
You do not see, with a 11, you do not see anything that's yours. But I will tell you, though, that the perfumes, the 10 vials of perfumes that you see there, they range in sizes, are probably worth something. The comb itself looks like it's a silver comb that has set with like turquoise inlays. That could also be worth something. And it has a matching hairbrush as well. And if you really want to, that chamber pot could also be worth something too.
I take all the vials and perfumes and the combs, and I give it to Mal.
Do what?
I was like, where's he gonna put them?
Yeah.
Well, I put them in the chamber pot. I thought he was going to take them, put them all in the chamber pot. Here you go. Look.
No, I give it to Mal, and I say, sorry for pushing you down earlier. I wasn't trying to hurt you.
No, you didn't hurt me. You hurt me.
Literally cannot hear you.
Yeah, I am having a hard time hearing.
Jason cannot hear me.
My feelings.
Oh, I hurt your feelings?
Yes.
That's why I'm saying I'm sorry.
Well, I don't take.
So you don't want my peace offering?
Nope. Give
It'd
it
make
to
it great
Bernnice.
in Dwarvish, obviously. That would make great for your fireball. Toss that in there, give it a little extra pizzazz.
I'm kind of sad about it. So I'm like, okay. And I walk over to Bernnice. She told me to give this to you.
To me?
Yes.
I don't
You
know
didn't
what I'm
accept
gonna
my
do with
apology.
this, but I'll put it in a bag of holding for you. There you go.
Oh, it smells good in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't have any notebooks,
Then
did
just
we?
go ahead and are you taking the chamber pot too?
Make it great.
I'm checking and see if it has anything in it first. If
Nah,
it's
it
clean.
looks empty. I'll just go based off your 11. It looks empty.
Okay. Does it? And I hand her, do you want this golden chamber pot too, or no? Anyone?
Well, you're a metalsmith, so I'll say anything that's like a metal-based material, you can kind of understand that chamber pot is worth quite a bit.
Okay, sure.
It's for royal shits.
Wow.
So
Wow.
just put down that you got 10 vials of perfumes that are worth 5 gold each, up to 5 gold each. The silver comb with the matching hairbrush are worth about 25 each, and the chamber pot itself is worth about 125 gold. It's a fairly good sized chamber pot.
Really taking all this stuff whenever we just met him back there.
It hasn't been open for a minute, so
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, he doesn't use the chamber pot.
Otherwise, yeah, like I said, you just see there's some other books and stuff that's in there. Like the mirror didn't do anything like the other mirror did that you saw. Was there anything else you
I
were?
just flip through the book just real quick. See
Okay.
if it's anything that's worth. Might as well, right?
Well, one does appear to be like a diary with gold stitching cover of a burgundy dried leather. The pages seem to be scented
With the
and
perfume.
seem to be chronologically whatever of love affairs of maybe a long dead noblewoman. One is a pretty worn wooden one book has a pretty worn wooden cover, and it's filled with humorous antidotes.
Joke book for the toilet.
He has a shitty book.
The third book seems to be missing its cover, and you kind of throw it off to the side because you notice that it has Elvish translations of common orc phrases in idioms.
What?
And as soon as Bart sees that it's like writ like Elvish wise, you kind of toss it off to the side.
Exactly.
The last book that's also there is a book. It's bound in a in a sturge hide,
Uh-huh.
and contains apparently recipes for pie. But as far as you can tell, none of these books are really that valuable.
These are just
Just
something to read on.
reading shit materials. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even mess with it. Except for the elf one, I do throw that off to the.
Yeah, that one I figured you were going to throw off as soon as I was going to say that it has that. So, all right. So that is for that room. I'm going to go ahead and leave that unlocked. Put you guys down here real fast. Roll 20 is going a little slow side on me right now.
Delicious.
You do appear to be back kind of in the same first hallway that you guys entered. There is a door that's over here off to the side. That's right there that you guys have not been.
The other side was a storage room.
A storage room that contained a bunch of trunks
Yeah.
that were all apparently empty, but it also had a I want to call it a portal because you guys
Yeah.
already come across it. It has a portal in the north wall that had a riddle written into it. This one here, which I'm guessing you guys are going to open this door, correct?
Never mind to look at it.
Are you searching for anything around the door frame, or are you just opening a door?
Is it a stained glass door? Same thing?
It's stained glass.
Yeah, well, let's just say we're going to look always for coins.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and open the door. Just to open it up. Yes, you find a tiny copper coin has been wedged into the door frame of this one as well. Who would be looking for the coin? Probably Bertram, I would say, right? Because Bertram has a better passive perception than anybody else. So I'd say you guys don't see the coin at first, but as you go to open it, Bertram's the one that sees it. Does he want to catch it before it falls? Because it's a tiny copper coin. It's harder to see.
different than?
It's a smaller than standard size copper coin.
But is it different than the ones that we'd seen before?
The coin wise,
Yeah.
it's just smaller than the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is different than what we've seen before.
Eek.
Like the other doors?
The door's still the same. It's still glass.
No, but the
stained glass.
coin.
The coin is different. Yeah, because you got your copper coin.
Yeah.
This one's a tiny copper coin.
Just to make sure it's. But we've encountered other coins on doors.
Yes.
And they have been tiny as well.
No, they've been normal
So
size.
this is different.
This one is a different coin. I'm just size wise. Yes, it is different.
Yeah, Bertram will catch it.
Okay. It's very easy, but just give me a quick dex check. for Bertram. I just see if he catches it pretty quick because you passive. You saw it. Like quick glance, you guys don't really see it.
Yeah.
As far as passive goes, it is smaller than the other ones. And 17. Yeah, you catch it.
Is it heads or tails?
Yeah, so it's smaller than normal. So I just want to look and see if it has any unique feel different.
It feels the same as any other copper coin you have. It just appears to be tinier, like maybe somebody punched a coin out of a copper coin. Maybe just made a hole punch type thing and took whatever left over of that copper coin was, and it was now just a tiny copper coin. But otherwise, I mean, it's still worth, as far as I can tell, it's still worth a copper coin.
I'm just gonna hold on to this since it's a little different than we've seen before.
Okay, so this room, as you guys open it, there's enough room to kind of get in here, but this room is stuffed from floor to ceiling with junk.
Another junk room.
Possibly.
I go in to look for my stuff.
Okay,
You probably put some stuff junk.
here's also what I need you to do.
Yes, sir.
I need you to roll me an investigation check.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. God damn it. I don't even see the dirt.
Okay, so straight 4.
You're just enamored by all this stuff.
Oh.
You're digging around trying to find your stuff. It may be in here, it may not be in here. Depending on how long the group wants to wait, you're already looking at pushing almost 10 minutes now and still haven't found any sign of your
So
stuff.
this room was like just not like the other room had chests and all that. This is just a pile
of stuff. Like you see backpacks, normal adventure backpacks. You see all kinds of other stuff. You do see like possibly maybe some rope, but some of it seems to be decayed, like weathered or something, like trashed. A lot of the tools and stuff that you see in here could be broken or worn out just to the point of where it's just not worth it. It does seem like a bunch of junk in a way. You can spend some time and see if you can find some good stuff out of here, but you're gonna have to spend some time.
I don't have time.
I don't think we have time.
Yeah, I don't think we have time.
I don't need to
I'm
have
still
time.
looking for that crystal. Spider's eye.
Seems like we found this house's junk drawer.
Yeah.
Both of them.
It's interesting that there's a bunch of adventurers backpacks.
Yeah, that's kind of
That-
weird.
You see stuff that looks like a kit for like maybe dungeon explorers.
Yeah.
You find packs that possibly could be like built for maybe a sage or somebody who maybe like I wouldn't say a cleric, but maybe somebody who writes a bunch of scrolls or notes or something.
Calligraphy?
Kind of. I'm just trying to think of the different style of packs that are available.
But it's all junk.
To you, possibly, unless you spend some time in here to root through it to see if maybe anything's worth a value to you. It all appears to be junk.
Yeah, I think we move on.
I give up trying to find my own stuff in here, and I just take the most usable pack.
So does it look like it's been here for a bit though? I mean, is it like dust covered and
A lot of it seems to be here, been here for a while. Dust covered, not so much.
Yeah.
But it definitely seems like they've possibly been here for a while. Again, I mean, a lot of the packs are kind of scattered out and about and stuff, so you're still going to have to spend time to gather up materials to make a pack for it.
I just grab an empty backpack, like the most usable one I can.
Okay, so that's perfectly fine. You can grab the nearest backpack and you can say that you have a backpack now
That's all I have.
for your person. So you now have a pack for your person. If your roll was better, I mean, shit could have been a little bit different, but yeah, a 4 for investigation kind of sucks. So the group is they're getting ready to move on, and you basically just grabbed the nearest backpack that looked decent and kind of moved on with it.
Yes, I know.
So, all right. Now, is there anything before I take you to the stairs? Was there any other rooms or anything you guys want to explore other than
can't get into that room that's in the
Right. So this
one, not so much.
this door here is the same door that you saw on both sides. It is another stone door with the adamantine hinges and whatnot. So all three of these doors seem to be the same stone type doors, and they do appear to be locked. Other than that, though, there was no other rooms you guys want to backtrack to or take a look at again. I got 2 no's.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Let's just.
So
head to the
majority says
stairs.
no.
Yeah, let's go
Okay,
upstairs.
so up the stairs. As you come to the top of the stairwell landing, it lights up the hallway here, and you can see that both stairwells that are right here they'll both take you up and both take you down from right here. But now you are on the second floor landing, and if I could, Mal, could you give me a perception check? I believe is what I want from you.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I was like, wait.
Yeah, sorry, it's
perception check?
it's off to the left.
No, not you. Her.
A 6. Yeah. Okay, so you feel a tapping on your shoulder, and when you turn around, Bahst standing behind you.
Why'd you touch me?
Say what?
Why'd you touch my shoulder?
I didn't.
Then you touched my shoulder.
I'm not even looking
You're
your
the only
way.
one behind me.
I'm not even looking your way, and I'm in front of you, not
Does this
behind
look
you.
like the banister you fell from?
Not really.
Common.
No. And I really couldn't see the banister I fell from. Kind of dark.
So we're in a hallway. Yeah, you're in a hallway. Let me give you this. Actually, sorry. So you're in a hallway. You get up here. Mal, you felt a tapping on your shoulder, and everything. Kind of blamed on him. So long purple rugs with gold trim and wood framed portraits of wizards cover the floors. Where the halls widen, those little sections of widening where that you can see on both sides of you, you also notice that there are carved oak chairs padded with red velvet, which look very comfortable for any weary maybe visitors to sit in. Also, at the foot of each of these chair rests an ottoman that matches its decor. You do also notice, well, you don't notice it right now because you're not down in that hallway, so I won't tell you that just yet. So once we get in down the hallway, I'll describe that. But you definitely see this. Everybody can actually just go ahead. You can go ahead and roll a perception check, real fast.
Yay!
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. Bahst. Both the bees, except for Bernnice. Mal, you rolled a 21, so Mal as well. Thoron, did you roll one?
Yeah, 13. Or is it 13?
Okay, I didn't see it on there. I'll say anybody above 10. I'm just going to say anybody above 10 pretty easily. There is a door that is open on your guys' left side, and you do happen to notice anybody above technically 15. Notice that there are a little bit of footprints that lead out of that room and right to a banister.
And they stop?
And they stop at the banister, yes.
So it looks like my footprints.
Does this look like
guess
a red
it's what-
herring or what?
This might be where I fell.
Do they look like the size of his footprints?
Well, you'd have to go there and look at it a little bit better, but I'm just saying from where you're at. Oh, that's a delay. I was trying to open up a door and I blew fire instead.
Oh no, mine's gonna freeze up.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a delay.
That's the door that's open.
Yes. That's the door that's open right there to your guys' left.
And that's where
it'd
the
be,
footsteps
it'd be on
come
the
up
right
to
of the
banister. Okay.
Yeah. So on the right of the screen is where it's at, but it's to your guys' left characters as you kind of came up here. So it is, it's over here. So you notice this door is open. The footprints seem to follow this wall, and then end about right over here by this banister. So which direction do you guys want to go? There is a door in front of you as well. It is a stained glass door.
Bertram will check the door.
Okay. Check it for
Coins, block.
just roll an investigation check, I guess. Also see if maybe it's a trapped. Or you don't see any coins in this door, but it is locked, and you don't see any traps that you can tell. It doesn't appear to be trapped, basically, but it is locked.
So should I try to open it?
Yeah.
I'll try to open it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll with your thieves' tools. You got thieves' tools, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for those, and we'll see if you get it
Sleight
unlocked.
of hand, yeah. Proficiency bonus, what?
Yeah, I mean, we can do it that way. I believe it's a D20 plus Dex plus your proficiency for thieves' tools, which is, I think, the same thing as sleight of hand. 17. I'm definitely going to give that to you because that's pretty good. You're able to unlock it. Yeah, you're able to unlock that door. So that door is now unlocked. Are you wanting to open it?
Yeah, I'll open it.
Okay, door is now open for you. And as you peer in, you can see that there are two windows leading to an outside area. They have the two windows have crystal barred. They're pretty much crystal barred windows, like you saw downstairs as well. You also see 4 oversized chairs face each other with a low circular table between them. Now, as you step inside, you'll happen to notice that in the northeast corner, because you have to step inside to see this, there is an Octobass that seems to be resting or leans in the northwest corner. Its bow is on the floor nearby it as well.
Octo what?
Octobass. It's a 12-foot fiddle.
I've never heard that before. That's
Yeah.
why I'm-
So you know what a bass is, right?
cello, yeah.
Well, there's a bass as well,
Base.
That is giant though.
but this is 12 foot.
So it's got that little
It's
stem
literally
for the shoulder.
It's literally called a fiddle as well. I believe it doesn't have nearly as many strings as a normal bass has. I think it only has like maybe 4 string. I don't know. I'm not a string instrument type of guy, so I'm not sure. I had to look it up because I'm like, is this even real? No, it's real. People literally stand on chairs to play this instrument. It is a 12-foot tall fiddle, is what the description says, but it is literally called an octobass, is what it's called, octobass.
Yeah, I thought literally when you said that, I thought of an Ottoman octopus. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Do you want to check out anything?
Bertram is proficient with lyre. And so he's gonna go over and play just check the strings for
Okay. I'm gonna put you all in. You all going into this room?
Yeah, we're all in.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put you guys into the room. Go ahead if you want. You can move yourselves around in the room. I didn't put any like chairs or anything in this room. I was literally trying to find an instrument to put into the corner just to be
And which
cheeky
corner
about
is
it.
that?
Northeast corner. So it'd be
This one
this
over
corner
here?
right here. Is where it's at.
Permission to do an investigation check for my pack.
You can, but really, there's only a table in this big ass octobass in this room.
The way I've been rolling, I don't know that.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. All right. So you go over to this instrument,
Yeah.
Bertram. You pick up the bow.
Yeah, I don't really do anything with the bow. I just want to check the string because that's usually how I play the lyres with just the strings without a just ding ding ding, like almost like a harp.
Okay.
But yeah, I just want to see if they're even in any kind of
Just for shits and giggles, throw me a performance roll. You're gonna play it. This is more or less for me to see how it sounds. I'm gonna allow you to roll it versus me telling you it sounds in tune or sounds out of tune. Okay, with a 9. Actually, with the 9, do you believe it's in 2?
No.
No. Good. It doesn't. It sounds off.
Yeah.
Something sounds wrong. And in fact, just as you pluck that last chord, a hand reaches out from the side of that S-shaped carved where the sound bellows out of it. You see it's an old wrinkly looking hand reaches out and says, help! Help!
Wait, so the bass just going on?
Shit.
No, there is a fucking person in there. As you can see a face also.
In it?
Yeah, it's in this.
Bust it open.
Yeah, your
I'll
shit's not
grab
in here.
the hand.
I figured.
He can't get out from the slots.
How'd he get in?
He can't fit out through the slots.
Break it. I can hear it, right? Everything.
You're investigating. He's doing this, so
I'm staying right
you're
beside you.
you're looking around the room. So
'Cause I am a
you're
newly inspired
technically your investigation
instrument
sucks,
user.
but you're investigating at the same time he's doing this. Is what I'm trying to get at. So
No wonder it sucks. I got distracted.
I guess Bertram will call to Bart to bring his hammer, the maul, and see if we can bust it open.
Be careful.
okay.
Poor person's gonna die.
You don't want to hurt the person.
No, I just want to try to bust
That's why I'm not using
the
my
base.
great axe.
Try to get him out.
Wow.
It's a good idea, but
Yeah, well.
It's an idea. It's definitely an idea for sure. I mean,
I use divine sense.
this old guy just all of a sudden
Yeah.
reaches out and says help, and the first thing you instinctively do bumps him out. Yeah,
I used divine sense before.
yeah, nothing comes to you with divine sense. Who's doing what? Who's busting?
so yeah, and then calls for Bart to come over, and Bart takes his maul and swings at the base to try to bust it.
Okay,
Destroy this guy's base.
just go ahead and roll me an attack roll if you would, please. It shouldn't be too high. It is a wooden instrument after all. An 11.
Just clean armor.
You hit it. You do hit it, but you don't really seem to do much damage with an 11 on it. And you hear the old man, oh, the noise. So you hit it. It's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Don't quite inflict any damage upon it. I mean, you want to definitely swing again if you like.
Want me to help?
By this time, I think you got the whole idea. They're trying to bust this
Yeah, I hear
thing.
him. Boing.
I'll swing one more time just to see if I do get 2 attacks.
Yeah, technically, yeah, you get
How about this one?
Well,
He's
okay.
That's 3 attacks.
Roll
2
damage.
attacks.
That definitely will hit and inflict damage upon it. So go ahead,
What is it? The instrument or the old person?
the instrument. But yes, 10 points of damage. What's funny is which side are you smacking on? Because the old man's kind of reaching out on one side. Are you smacking the same side he's reaching out of, or
I was
opposite?
really going to try to just smash the center of it instead of a side.
Break the weakest
Yeah,
part.
just come right into the.
Okay. That's probably what happened on the first one.
Yeah.
But with the strings and everything else, it kind of absorbed the blow of the first attack. So you probably bust off maybe a couple of the strings. So then the second time you kind of adjust over just a little bit to aim more of the open gap of the instrument itself, the little S looking carving that's on there. And you go and smack it and it busts open. Yeah, I'll say you broke it open enough to allow this guy to come out. Now, I am just going to back you guys up a little bit here. I'm just using this as a generic token. This guy, when he walks out, you see an old man stripped of any type of clothing possible. He is completely butt naked. As he walks out of this instrument, you hear him, "Thank you for releasing me. To repay you." And as he's stepping out, one of his hands was still like in there. He's dragging behind a sword, kind of a great sword, in fact. And I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative as he goes to attack.
Really?
Oh, time to get an old man head.
See, this is why we don't trust strangers.
I rolled absolute shit in the initiative.
This is not really a surprise type attack. I just wanted to let you know on
Bart
that.
surprised.
Bart, maybe, sure.
Did mine? Yeah, I'm surprised too. Less surprised than Bart, but not by much. Although it's one guy with a great sword and
Okay, so I need who's 20 or higher? Anybody got 20 or higher? Which one of yours?
Bertram,
Two?
21.
Bertram. So BB got
Bertram
what?
the Blade, 21.
He got 21. BB got 21. Okay, 15 to 20. Mal, what'd you get? 16 for Mal. Okay. 10 to 15. Just Bernnice, what'd you get?
Oh,
14.
no, I got 10.
You got 10. Okay, so we got 14 for Bernnice. And we got 10 for Thoron, which leaves us with Peter and Bahst. Peter, what'd you get?
I got 8.
What'd Bahst get?
6.
Okay, so 8 for Peter. And
And Bart
6.
got 5.
Oh, I forgot about Bart.
5.
You got 5. So Bart's last. Yeah, Bart, this definitely kind of surprised you here. Okay, so
First of all, how do you get a sword in that cello?
It's 12 feet tall.
it's 12 foot tall.
And it's not a cello.
It's not
It's
a
a
cello,
bass.
it's
It's
a
a-
bass.
Octobass. Octobass. It's spelled Octobass. Now, if you want the other spelling, just add an E at the end of it for the foreign spelling. But that's exactly how it is. You can look it up on your
I just
computer for what it. I literally looked it up. What an octobass is. It did come up with a fish because of the whole bass thing, but you can find the cello and stuff.
What a sale.
I
Eight fish in one.
would throw a picture here in roll 20. I'm still experimenting with throwing like that type of pictures out there. So we're gonna avoid doing that just yet. Which is funny. This is actually really, really funny. The old man actually rolled higher than Bertram.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
Roll
Oh,
a
hell.
22. So he barely beat Bertram. So that, I mean, it makes sense. He drags out the sword and basically says, for free, I got something for you. And he pulls out this big sword, brings it above his head, winger dangling and everything, and goes down. I think he's going to swing at Bart. I feel like Bart, because Bart's right there, he busted it open. I feel like Bart's closer to the instrument in a way.
Okay.
So he is actually going to bring it down upon Bart. That is a 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
That's a hit.
and a sword.
Okay, it does 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
His next attack. Ooh, I am going to have to roll a percentile.
Epic fail or epic save?
And I'm going to roll it and roll 20 here. 9 is what he rolled. Yes, I rolled a critical fail on that attack. Rolled a 9.
Overshot himself on the first one.
Fuck. So he goes and hits you with it. He brings it back up, and when he brings it back up, something happens. I guess maybe he's been in there for a while, and his muscles haven't really quite gotten used to moving around more open space, and he falls back. He is technically prone right now. He didn't use much. This is what sucks. He didn't use much movement speed really to get out of there, so he stands back up. So he fell and rights himself back up, and I am actually going to forego his third attack. So
Holy shit! There's 3
What?
attacks.
Dang, son.
So
He
that I'm going to
must be a
say,
fighter.
I'm going to say because of that, he doesn't get his third attack off. That will end his turn, and that goes to BB.
What the heck? I'm going to use a fainting attack.
Okay.
Good thing. That's going to be a 18.
Just hits.
Okay. 21 points of damage.
How much?
21 with the sneak attack.
21 points of damage.
Piercing.
of
with the rapier
piercing. Okay. All right.
on the first attack.
On the first attack. Okay. Yeah. No, that definitely hurts.
Okay. Second attack is a 26.
26 is going to hit.
And that'll just be this. 5 points damage.
5 points. So 26 points of damage total.
Dice you.
Okay.
And then look at that map. I am gonna move back.
All right.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay, Mal. You just witnessed this old guy coming out, swing his sword, fall on the ground, and then kind of stand back up. And then Bertram goes in and like stabs him twice, and then juts backwards a little ways. You know, does that little back step that he normally does as after he just comes in. You did see that it did hit Bart, but Bart doesn't seem to be really affected or something by this attack. Like he doesn't flinch or anything when he got hit by it. What do you want to do? And speak up also, please.
I want to move here, and then I'm going to attack him with my scimitar. Okay.
Okay. Roll to attack. A 24 will hit.
Oh my god.
I don't see Mal with the scimitar that often.
No.
No, she pulls different stuff out of her butt all the time. So 15 points of damage because you do have sneak
Nice.
attack. So you get 15 points of damage off on that. Very nice. Okay. Anything else from Mal?
Yeah, I disengage.
As a bonus action? Sure, you definitely can disengage as a bonus action. And then you move back. So almost mimicking what Bertram does.
It's sneaky. It's a sneaky.
Okay, Bernnice. Again, you're back a little ways. It's kind of weird because you just saw your brother smash this. This old man came out. He kind of attacked, and now all of a sudden your party members are now like attacking but backing off. So what does Bernnice want to do?
The old circus trick. I'm going to.
Sacred Flame.
Yep.
Okay. Was that a dex or a con or what is that?
It's a dex.
It doesn't matter. It's a 10.
Okay. That is 12.
Oh, actually, he has advantage on that roll. Hold on.
Shit.
It doesn't matter. It's still 10.
Math is hard. 11. Sorry, 11.
11 points of radiant damage, I
Yep.
believe. Okay.
And there is a weapon that's going to come out. Cast that at second level. Yep. Come on.
All right.
Is 24
okay,
hit?
so your spiritual weapon. Where are we putting your spiritual weapon?
Right
I now
in
have
that-
to also go back and grab that too.
You're fine. That empty spot that's right in front of him, between him and Bertram.
So, and 24 with spiritual weapon will hit, and it does 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, you guys are rolling high today. Okay. Does that end your turn, Bernice?
Bonus
Thorn and then Peter.
Action. Yes, that's it.
Okay, so that's going to end your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thorn.
I'm going to cast Bane on him. A charisma saving throw of 15.
Okay. Gets advantage on that, but he still succeeds with a 16.
Okay. That was an action. That's it, I guess.
That's all. That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
Not
That was
moving
my
or
action,
nothing.
I think.
Okay.
No, I'll stay right here.
Okay. Well, Peter, and then it's going to go Bahst, and then BF. You're going to move.
Yeah. I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
To move here.
All right.
Then I'm going to attempt to
Pick it off or what?
hit it with Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Okay, I believe that's an attack spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll for attacks.
The 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Worried about hitting your allies in front.
You got anything else?
No.
No? Okay. Bahst.
I rage
Okay.
and I use my instinctive pounce. Move half my speed movement. Right now.
So that's 20 feet.
Yep. And then I go an additional 5. So I move 25 feet. So I got 35 left.
Okay. I will allow you to move there. But just keep in mind that you are like right up against the wall.
And I attack with my short sword.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Just hits.
Where's he at?
For 9 points of damage.
Is it +3, right? For attack rolls while I'm raging.
It's 1d6 plus 4 is what I'm showing.
+3 melee
But
attack.
yeah, that's right. It doesn't add. I don't think it
It
actually.
never has, and I was hoping it updated.
So, well, I wish they'd give you a toggle switch for when you click it, it automatically uses your rage and then adds the rage in there.
I agree.
Hopefully, I thought that would be one of the first basic things that they would have done on roll on roll. Sorry, on Beyond. But
So I did 12 points. Of damage.
so yeah, that'd be 12 points of damage for that,
Okay, I'd do it again.
and 26 will definitely hit.
And so +3, that's
So 11 points of damage. Okay. All right, that ends your turn.
yes.
All right, BF, it is now your turn.
I cast Thunderous Smite as a bonus action. And then I will attack with my maul. 16?
16 does not hit.
Okay. Second attack. Does not hit as well.
That does not hit as well, yes.
Okay.
But Thunder Smite is still on there,
Right.
Because you never hit, so that's a nice thing. Okay, so that ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay. As it ends your turn, you do realize that some of the damage that you guys have done seems to close up a little bit.
Nice.
As you see a big, wide smile just kind of open up on his face. And he points off to the distance, and a streak of red shoots out from his hand. I need everybody in the room to give me a dex saving throw, please. And the barbarian has it with advantage.
It does. have
Everybody
advantage.
within
Nice.
5 feet of me get a +3.
Nice.
Basically, Bernice and Peter does not get it.
I don't know why.
Well, I don't save.
I get a +3, so
That went up
15.
all- At least 8.
Guards ends up being 16 with the +3.
Okay.
Bertram's ends up at 27.
Okay.
Oh,
Mal got a
it's already started.
21.
Might as
Mal
well fight fire
saved.
with fire, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so Peter, you saved. Mal saved. Bertram saved. Bahst, you got lucky with that +3, so you saved.
Yes.
There, I said Bertram already saved.
It was 10 feet of me. I forgot.
Bart, you did save. Who else am I missing? I'm missing Bernice.
Me and Bernnice. I got 4 on the roll.
You got a 4.
Yeah.
On the roll, so it doesn't matter what you add to it. You failed.
No. I got 1 on the roll, but I got 4 total.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Okay. 4 total. You failed.
As in, like, I was trying to say I rolled the dice.
Look at your character sheet. Are you sure your dex
That's
is only a +3?
That's with the
Your dex is +0.
Yeah.
You have 0 for dex. Oh, okay. So it's only adding your +3. Okay.
Yeah.
Bernice, what'd you get?
9.
You failed as well. Okay.
to only take half
Yes,
damage.
you guys are familiar with this as a fiery explosion erupts in the middle of the room as a fireball seems to go off, and I do need a roll for him as well. So, yeah, you didn't hit. No. So because technically he's in the explosion too, so he's gonna have to roll as well. And he actually gets it with advantage.
This guy can do this. Why can't he just break out of the thing?
Well, there was reasons.
Needed somebody else to, some magic that said only somebody else can.
Technically, this is above table, but you guys didn't really ask any questions. You just went in and rescued. So, yeah.
This is true.
Okay, he got a dirty 20 on that one, so that's good. Let me bring up the damage on that. What is it? 8d6s. 2, 4, 6,
You failed.
7. I need one more d6.
This will be fun. That'll be fun.
You see this?
All right.
What?
Oh my god.
There's that
Jesus.
one. That. Okay. 10, 20, 25, 27. Wow, only 27 points of damage to those that failed, which I think it was 2 of you. But you have don't you have a ring of resistance
Yeah,
for fire?
so that'd be 12,
So it's half of that, so 13.
13? Okay.
So those who succeeded, it'd be 13. So
Come
27 for the failed, 13 who succeeded. If you succeeded and have resistance, it's even less than that. It will be 6 points of damage. As you can
And that all is all?
do what?
All?
Oh, yeah. You know what to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Did that fire explosion ever show up on the roll 20?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed it. I missed it on here. I was trying to watch out for it, but I missed it. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and move that ring off the off of there. And that's going to end his turn with that. And it goes to BB.
Bertram gonna move in through the spiritual weapon
Okay.
and attack with the
God damn it.
rapier.
Yeah.
No, I can explain that away.
Critical fail?
Yeah.
I need you to give me a percentile dice, would you please?
Your DM.
28. Please give me a dex save. Okay, so I figured you were going to save that. You fall.
Okay.
Okay, you still fall, but you were able to hold on to your weapon. Okay? So as you go in, I don't know what, maybe the explosion maybe kicked a little bit of the debris from the table or something, because there was a table and chairs in there, and possibly you tripped on one of the pieces of furniture that was blown, or even from the Octobass that shattered.
Yeah.
It maybe tripped and you fell down. You were able to hold on to your weapon, but you did fall. So you only used 5 feet of movement to get there. You're 30 speed, right?
Yep.
So that would have been 25. To stand up, you'll have 10 feet of movement left.
Okay.
But you still have your other attack, because that fumble did not cause you to lose your other attack, because I believe you got 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If you lost your primary weapon, then you might have to change weapons or something, but you're good.
Sorry, I just was trying to decide if I wanted to do something, but I'll just attack again with the rapier.
Oh, okay. Mal, you're up next, followed by Bernnice. 13 will not hit.
And then I'll move back
Okay.
5 feet.
All right. And you got that swashbuckler feat that allows you to do it without provoking opportunity attacks. So you're able to do it without getting attacked. Like I said, Mal, you're up next.
I want to,
In the same spot, move back again.
yeah,
Okay.
attack.
Yeah, go right ahead, roll attack. Basically doing what you did last time. Okay.
15?
Does not hit. So, like, which is weird. Like, you guys are making contact with his body, but for some reason, it's like your weapon's not cutting into his skin. And it's just like you hit and it almost deflects off for some reason.
Are the magical weapons affecting it at all?
I don't know, we can't hit with them.
I have mine, so
I I mean, he's got a point. I apologize for even asking.
I couldn't explain it any better than what he did.
It's my fault for asking. I thought
Okay.
other people had more magical weapons.
Then are you using a bonus action to disengage and move back again? You guess? I mean, you can stay there if you want.
No.
Okay. All right. Then that will go to be Bernnice, followed by Thoron.
All right, you'll stand by. Sacred flame.
Okay. The old. Okay. With advantage. Wow. Okay. What's your DC?
17.
Holy crap!
I
You're
rolled
welcome.
the same die number, so it doesn't matter. 13 was what I got. So roll for damage.
That is 7
Nice.
points.
7
Oh.
points of
Yeah.
damage. Okay. All right. Bonus action.
Oh, 17 and 9 is what, 26?
17 and 9 is
Does hit?
26, correct. And that does hit.
Okay. And 9 points of damage.
Followed with a 9 points of damage. Okay. Anything else from Bernice?
That's it.
Okay, Thorin, Peter, you're up next.
I am going to. I put it onto the thing. Cast magic weapon.
Okay, which basically does what? If you want to throw the description, you threw the description
I
in.
think I did.
No, you
No.
don't. You did.
So I just it looks like
Alright.
you did an attack roll or something with it.
I could. That's what I did.
Yeah, when you cast there it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, so you
I was trying to speak
concentrate,
on it.
you touch a non-magic. So what weapon are you using?
I am using the short sword scimitar. Whatever.
So sword and shield, border
Yeah.
and sword is what you're doing. Okay, so you touch your weapon. Till the spell ends, it becomes a magic weapon. So you get a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. That's what you're doing. You're only doing it at second level.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Then I guess roll to attack, and you get to add a +1 to your attack.
Pulls up on that slot.
I
Roll to attack.
surprised that hasn't gone off yet.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 will hit. And don't forget, you get to add a +1 to
Yeah.
that damage as well.
All right. And I'm gonna also cast a level 1 smite.
Yes, you certainly can. So you get a +1 plus your whatever your modifier is normally to hit. And then roll all your dice.
My weapon is 10 points of regular damage, and sadly, only 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay, that 10 is that with the +1 mod?
Yeah.
That +1 and your mods?
Yeah,
Okay, so 13 points
Wait.
total is what I'm seeing.
7. Yeah,
So 13 points is what I got total.
Yep.
Okay.
that's for attack number 1.
Okay. He's still standing. Oh, did you roll a 1?
Yeah, 46.
So critical fail. So you did this. You come back. You said 60 what?
46.
Oh, 46. Ah, okay. Okay. I need you to give me a dex save.
16.
Okay. 16 is good enough for you to not get stunned. But you do fall prone and you do drop your primary weapon.
Okay.
So you're able to hit with your first one as you go to swing at it, and then you concentrate, pump in that divine smite, so a bright light just all of a sudden erupts out of your sword as you do damage. That little bit of recoil comes off, you're used to it, but for some reason when you go back to swing and hit again, a vibration shakes you and you end up falling. You're able to not get stunned by the recoil of this, but you did knock prone. You can stand back up because you haven't really moved. So you got 10 feet of movement left when you stand back up. But your weapon did fall out of your hand.
All right.
Roll me a d4.
1.
It went flying this way. It went north of you. So after you hit, your weapon went this way
All right. So
and
I'm
slid
gonna
and
move
hit the
over
wall.
there and try to pick it up.
Okay.
Whatever my next turn, I'm gonna pick it up.
On your next turn, yes, you could definitely do that. So if you want to move, you can move. It will not provoke opportunity attacks because you're still within range. So yeah, that ends your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Peter and then Bahst.
All right. I'm gonna cast 4th level Light. It's a con 15 saving throw.
19.
So you'll
Makes
take
my
half.
magic weapon.
What type of damage is this?
Necrotic.
Okay. So roll for your damage is 35. So 17 points of damage. All right. Okay. Anything
That's it for
else?
me.
That's it. Okay. Bass and then BF.
I am going to. I don't know how to do this, so I'm just going to do it as well as I
just-
can.
Tell me what it is, and we'll help you. We'll all help you walk through whatever you're trying to do.
I want to shove him to the ground,
Okay.
and I don't know if Reckless gives me advantage or not.
What does Reckless say for you? Defense and fire. You make your first attack on your turn. You decide attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls.
Okay.
This is not a melee weapon attack roll, so you do not get advantage if you try to go reckless.
Okay. Then that's okay with me either way. I'm going to shove him to the ground,
Okay.
so that way he's prone.
All right. I believe that's going to be your athletics versus either his dex or his strength. So roll a athletics, I think. I believe.
26.
What?
26.
All right. Well, he got a dirty 20. So yeah, I mean, you push him to the ground.
Now here's the part where I really would like help. I want to grapple.
Just keep in mind, you just shoved the guy to the ground, and now you're trying to throw your body on top of him, basically.
So he can't get back up, and everyone gets advantage while I'm holding on to him.
Your strength again versus either one of his.
Does he have disadvantage?
No. Why would he have disadvantage?
Oh, you're
You're
prone.
literally throwing yourself down on top of him.
Is it a strength check or is it a
It's your same roll that you just made earlier.
Okay.
Just re-roll that roll again.
23.
Okay. So you guys see your half-naked barbarian now push this naked-ass old man to the ground and throw his half-naked body on top of this naked man.
We're getting
And as
flashbacks to that.
Ew.
I just wanted to point that
Guy
out.
fell down the stairs. A guy grappling somebody. This is just like that. No, a session whenever we were in the keep, whatever.
I tell everyone take his weapon away from him.
Just trying to throw that out there. So
Maybe we should give them space, guys.
Still doing without fireball, aren't you?
Maybe.
BF,
I tell everyone to take his greatsword away from him.
BF, if he has nothing else to do, it's your turn as you see two half-naked, pretty much.
Peter went?
Peter went
Yeah,
before
right.
him.
Okay.
Am I on
you're
top of it
last.
now? Should I move my character on top of it?
Don't move your token. It'll make it harder to distinguish. I'll just say you're on top of him technically.
Yes.
And by the way, you're gonna have to go through him in order to hit this character.
That's why I said take the greatsword away from him.
That's
You're
easier
either
though.
gonna roll disadvantage to hit the creature, to hit this person.
He's prone.
That's where I'm at.
So it's a straight roll.
He's grappled and prone.
So it's a straight roll to hit.
Okay.
Sure, yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense because
Yeah, I could care less about
he's
him, right?
yeah, he's providing disadvantage because now you
This
got
dude just launched a fireball in the
For my magic.
straight roll.
straight roll.
Yeah. That's how I'm playing it. 10 is not going to hit.
Anybody. You rolled literally a 2.
And
All right, second attack.
your other attack,
There we go. That's better.
23 will hit. And Thunder Smite goes off.
That's awesome. So wow, that's a sound bite.
Regular
right there.
damage is 12.
Okay, that's just from your weapon.
Yep, that's
Wow.
2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
And then the thunder damage is 6.
Okay. That thunder
Wait.
damage.
8. Sorry, I can read that. It's a 5.
That thunder damage doesn't appear to do as much damage as you thought it would do.
Great.
So no one's taking this guy's
Good,
sword.
Great grand.
Great.
Okay. And that's it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That creature's turn. Some wounds close up a little bit as he seems to regain some hit points back. And sure, he is going to go ahead and I'm going to need everybody to give me another dex saving throw, please. Bahst, you are not in the aura. You do not get the advantage of that +3.
Dang.
Well, actually, no, you're on top of him.
Yeah,
so
he's
never mind.
on top, so yeah,
I forgot. He is on top here. I'm
And I
actually.
get
I'm gonna move.
Dangersons.
I'm gonna move you up just a little bit. I don't know. You're face to face to this guy.
I'm
joking.
that good. No.
I'm joking. You get it. So I need a dex save. So yes, you do get advantage on that.
Giving him sweet whispers.
I'm patting his
Mal,
head.
you did get a +3,
Don't
but now
touch
you
me.
still fail. Peter, you failed. Mal failed.
I got a 15.
Bertram and Bart, you pass, and you're both still in aura, so you definitely pass.
I got a 12.
You just barely passed as well.
He fucking rolls last time.
Bernnice, what'd you get?
13.
Okay, after you is everybody.
I got a 12.
You got a 12?
Yeah.
Okay, Thorn failed, Mal failed, Bernnice failed, and I got a roll for him as well. So give me just a second here. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, I guess it's a good time to try this out.
Bugs that look dinky.
Do what?
Kid answer.
No, that was Slimer.
Slimer.
You were lost.
Slimer got the natural 20.
I don't know if Spirit Shield works. I guess I can pick one creature to not get damaged.
I don't know what that does. You throw it in the
I'm sending
throw it in the chat. Okay, so you failed, but you're still going to take half because of your resistance that you got.
Okay.
Anybody else have? Oh yeah, you know what you got to do.
I saved. And Bertram saved.
You would have taken half.
Yeah, how much is...
But yeah, it's actually I rolled the exact same amount as last time. Oh, okay. We'll just stop that real quick. So those that failed take 27 points of fire damage.
My Constitution saving throw was 17.
Yeah, but you would have taken 13 points of damage, so it would have been 10 is all you have to make. So you succeeded on that con save. So those that saved or have resistance is 13. If you saved, if you saved but failed and have resistance, it's 13. If you saved and have resistance, it's 6 points of damage.
So, do I get to choose one person to reduce the damage by 2d6?
The only thing is you can see is I want to say Thorn or Bart are the two that you can see is all I'm going to allow because they're within close proximity because you're on the ground facing this guy. And if you look over your shoulder on either side, those are the only two you see. So those are the only two I'm going to say
I reduce his damage. I reduce
That I
Thorn's
will-
damage
that I will
because
allow.
he's threatened me too many times to be friends.
okay. Then roll 2d6.
Wait, so you're not going to do Bart because what?
You threaten
Okay. Apparently you threw. I would have. I mean, fuck. Bart's taking a lot of
Well,
damage.
even if I did threaten you, you wouldn't have understood that I was threatening you. 'Cause
Okay.
I've only been speaking in
But you gave me a
Dwarven.
short sword.
Okay.
You
So
take.
you get back 5 more hit points. Okay.
Thank you.
Because you took off 13,
Yeah.
just put back 5 points. And that's how we're going to do that.
Where'd that come from?
So,
You can see the spirits too, by the way, because he has disadvantage on anyone that attacks anyone.
How many
else
times
but
can
me.
you do that?
It's reaction,
Yeah,
So you use your reaction.
reaction.
Yeah. but the
uh,
disadvantage thing is like always.
I mean, it doesn't really say that he has to rest or anything in
Yeah.
between. So
Just a reaction.
it's a reaction as far as I can tell. Okay. Well, it's going to go to BB.
Here, I'll throw that out there.
BB?
Yep. BB. Again, you got a half naked man on top of a fully naked man.
I know, I thought about pulling some shenanigans, but
Darkness?
no, this is
Hear a
Bertram.
bunch of grunts
Oh,
in the
okay,
darkness.
gotcha.
Anyways,
I'm gonna move in and do my do my standard with my
You know, if you
Right
took his
here.
sword,
Okay.
it'd be helpful.
so just a normal roll then, or is this at advantage?
It's going to be a straight roll because he's still on top of this guy. 19 will hit. You found a leg or something to poke into, I guess.
Doink.
18 points of damage with the sneak attack on that one.
Jesus.
All right, 18 points of damage. Okay.
And then
23 will hit.
and that will be for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will move back out. Yep, and that's it.
Oh no.
And that's it for you?
Yep.
All right, cool. Then it's going to go to Mao.
I don't know if that'll work. He's on top of him.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
A meat shield hit me. One more time.
Yeah, with fire?
Okay
I mean,
with
your
it.
funeral.
Eh, that's okay.
Good honor. Can I yell something?
Okay, so are you going to go in and attack?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Oh, protect.
I'll move over here. And then I will pull out my wand
Okay.
and point it right at the old.
Okay.
You're pointing what at the old man? I'm sorry.
A wand.
Oh, I didn't hear that. That's
That catches everybody but you and Bernice.
Thank you.
on fire. Could you move
So
it back?
I need
Because-
a saving throw from everybody
Unless
except
I hit
for
the
Mal
wall,
and Bernice.
then it won't hit you. But
What's your DC that they got to get?
I
I got a 19 with the guy.
I got 18.
Yeah, so I don't need to roll, right?
no-
Because
No, you're not in
so
the
what'd
circle.
you get?
I centered it around
I
that
did
guy
get
since
15.
she said
Okay.
she pointed at him. So
Beat a 15.
15. Who got below 15? Again?
Wait, am I still in Thoron's range?
Who is he?
Bertram.
Bertram is, yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's 15.
You just made it.
I just made. I got
Alright.
just 15. I got an 18.
That's
And then Bartthalamew he's within range too, so he saves.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like right on the cusp of the circle.
But you take half damage anyways, right?
You betcha.
What? Justin takes half damage.
Did Justin fail or succeed?
Failed.
You failed again?
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a fireball, so it's
It's fire, and he has fire resistance, so yeah, it'd be half damage, no matter what. And I think how many charges you pumping in?
One.
So that'd be 8 d8s,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
4, 6.
Like trying to figure out how many dice you're throwing out.
well, she dumped the bag out. And that's concerned everybody.
Yeah, it definitely concerns a little bit. She doesn't.
I thought Amiri was playing again.
All right, go ahead and
just kick
roll your.
His fireball was gone off. It does seem like it.
Well, 2 came from this guy, and now 1's coming from her.
But you don't know that.
All right, so roll. After Mal is going to be Bernice.
6. This is an 8. This is 18. Plus another 8.
26.
Yeah.
All right, so 26 points of damage for those that failed. Half as much if you succeeded, which is going to be 13.
Again, another 13.
Another 13 points of damage. And if you succeeded and have resistance,
11.
it's half of that, which is 6.
Constitution save throw 11.
You still make it. You literally have to take like 22 points of damage or higher before the DC goes above 10 for that con save. So yeah, you definitely succeeded. This creature doesn't appear to take as much damage as you dished out.
Just beat him with his own sword.
So
I keep telling people to take the sword.
Well, I'm not standing over there anymore.
Mal, does that end your turn?
So I
Judge.
was here. 5, 10. I want to dash. Leave this room.
So Mal whips out her wand and
shoots a fireball,
Blow shit up and leaves.
throws,
Mary's Playbook 1.
shoots a fireball out of the wand, and it explodes in a fire eruption again. This time not coming from the creature, catching her own party members, but also catching the creature in it as well. And does that end your turn, Mal? You said yes? Okay. Then it's going to be Bernnice with Thoron right after.
Kill the barbarian.
As this barbarian is still wiggling around on this guy.
If I run in and pick up the sword, is that an action? Or
Yes.
if I wanted to attack with the sword, I couldn't do that, right?
If you're wanting to pick it up and use it against him,
Yeah.
you're only going to probably be able to pick it up because, again, you're going to have to put away your weapon and then you're picking up a weapon. So that's going to be an action altogether.
Take the sword away.
So what you want to do?
I'm
Yes,
going
dude.
to attempt to. I'm going to attempt to channel some divinity. We'll see. 75.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we probably should have looked at it for your spiritual weapon too, but that's fine. It's fine.
God.
Okay. No, it's all good.
Don't worry about it.
So let's see. What's 45 divided by how many of you are? What? I'm trying to divide some healing points amongst y'all.
How many of us are there?
I don't know.
Well, Mal's
2,
not in the room.
3,
Are you
4,
doing
5,
Mal?
6, 7.
Mal's
If I
technically
can.
not in the room, so you don't really see
6.
her.
Okay, so I guess 6.
You got half naked man, full naked man. You got the Dragonborn. You got the 2 dwarfs and the other human in the room.
So
6.
yeah, just 6 if Mal's not in the room. So 45 divided by 6.
Like 7, and then some others get some others.
Okay, I'll give myself 8 and y'all get 7 points.
Yay!
Woo!
No, you get 3, and we all get 7.
Okay. I get 3 and y'all get 7.
Okay.
103.
Okay.
I'm back in the triple digits. But you alright, Ryan?
All right. Is that all you were doing?
And then with my bonus action, if I can, I'm going to try to attack with my spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I believe yes. You could definitely attack with your spiritual weapon.
Nope.
What'd you get?
11.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. Okay, and that's it for your turn.
That kind of makes sense then.
All right, Thor.
I'm gonna pick up my weapon, and that's my full action, right?
Yeah, you're technically manipulating an object now that's on the floor type thing. So yes, I am going to say that's going to be an action. Now, if you already have another weapon on you, you can pull that out instead. But it's just
And I'm
kind
gonna
of
move
weird.
over
But...
here. Bonus action, I'm gonna use my divine, my sacred oath, and use vow of enmity.
Okay.
If I can pull that up on.
All right. I think I already know what that does, but
The pull up.
yeah, it pulled up. I don't think that's going to be a thing to really worry about right now on this turn because I don't think you can attack yet, right?
No.
Okay, that creature must make a saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm trying to see what my.
Well, all right. So just to point out, it can't really freaking move right now because we got half naked boy on top of this naked boy. So I'm just pointing it out right now. I don't think the whole
And,
thing is going to matter, but
oh, I think I put both abjure enemy and vow of enmity on there for you. It's as a bonus action, you can utter a vow of enmity against a creature you can see within 10 feet of you.
okay. So this is a bonus action. You're using a vow of
Yeah.
enmity,
Yeah.
enmity or whatever. Okay, so
Helm restrain. Give my.
okay, so it won't matter until next round, basically. But you're doing it now. Okay, and that's it for you.
Yep.
All right, Peter, then base. Bass.
Boss.
Ass.
we'll start dropping the bees here soon. So
There's too many bees in this group.
yeah, you think?
I didn't think about that. when I named
Okay,
them.
so
I'm
what are you
sorry.
doing, Peter?
And he's laying on top of it, right?
Yes, he is
Yeah.
laying on top of it.
Thanks. You really helped out us spellcasters.
Because
I keep telling people
Just-
to take the sword away.
if you make an attack, ranged attack, it is with disadvantage anyways because he's prone. And with him on there, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to add another disadvantage die on there, so 3, a double disadvantage.
What? You can get more advantage, can you?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Super disadvantage.
Wait, you have spell sniper.
It
Doesn't
spell
matter for
snapper-
this.
Yeah, that doesn't work
That
on
just
this.
increase. I'm just thinking of
When a creature like range attacks, when somebody goes prone, range attacks for range attackers, when a creature goes prone, it's disadvantage for their attacks.
Yeah.
It's great for melee people, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
puts everybody at range at disadvantage. Now he's on top of them, so now that's a disadvantage on top of a disadvantage. So I am saying it is. I stack it for advantage too. So I have done that.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Oh,
this is
I'm not
nothing new.
complaining.
I have done.
I was just thinking of sharpshooter. You know how
Yeah.
archers. That,
Oh, I'm not giving them coverage.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I could technically give them coverage because another body's on top instead of another disadvantage.
Spaced armor.
But we're
Because
not.
we're on stream, I can't say what I want to say right now.
We're just not going to do that right now. So what do you want to do?
Oh, I'm just gonna hold the dodge action.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you are currently got this guy grappled and prone. What are you doing?
Since no one took his damn weapon away, is there any way I can try and take the weapon away from him? This greatsword?
What's the famous saying?
Because other than improvise, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm just again, this is what's running through my head. You're on the ground, you're trying to keep this guy down. Technically, you're not. I mean, technically, grapple's kind of almost a restraint in a way. But you're trying to keep this guy on the ground. You're holding him and everything else. I imagined that in one of your hands you still have your sword because you went in with because of grapple. You can still grapple somebody and have a sword. You can still bear hug somebody and still have your sword because you can still technically attack even if you're grappled.
Right.
So
But
I still imagine, but you have to have one hand. To me, you've got to have one hand available to be able to grab onto this guy.
right.
So you got your sword and you're grappling. So you're attempting to take his sword away with what hand?
So what I'm trying to establish is,
Yeah.
since a greatsword's a two-handed weapon,
Uh,
he obviously has at least one hand taken away from him, right?
Possibly.
no, he can still technically attack with the
You're
two-handed
grappling
weapon.
him. He's not
You're-
grappling
yeah.
you.
You're
Like, he's
grappling
got-
him. I can technically still attack with this great sword. The grapple does not affect him for swinging.
Oh,
I can still attack with the two-handed sword. You got to at least have one hand because you're grabbing him, trying to keep him from moving, and then you're trying to hit him with your other hand.
okay. Okay.
So if you're using a two-handed weapon and you're grappling him, then I'm saying it's not going to work because you've got to have that other hand free and you're holding him. So you're either going to have to release him to use a two-handed weapon, or you're dropping it and pulling it out one-handed, or dropping it and trying to punch him. I mean,
Okay. I just wanted to get the. I just wanted to.
and currently you're holding a one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
So,
So I'll just go ahead and use the. I'll go ahead and use the short sword.
okay, now
I'm scrolling.
I'm going to point out that technically you are prone because you're on top of him. He is prone as well. But I believe while you're prone, your attacks are at disadvantage. I could be wrong.
But attacks against him also are at advantage.
Oh, so
Go prone.
I mean, you're both technically prone.
Saving
So
throws.
at that point, would it be a wash?
Technically, you are prone too with him, so you got disadvantage. He is prone as well. Sure, why not? It's a straight roll. Sure.
All right, I'm on a reckless with it. See if I can't get advantage.
On a reckless. Okay. Yeah, no, that'll put you with advantage, sure.
18.
Just hits.
We found it, guys.
You found it 3 times.
Yeah. 7. No. 10 damage.
What?
Okay.
That smells something very sweet.
All right. And you doing anything else?
Yep.
That's
attack
gonna
again,
hit.
Reckless. God damn you. 8 damage.
Okay. That it for you?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, you got
That's all I
Okay.
can do.
All right. Okay. So that ends your turn. So BF, it is your turn.
Someone
I'm
take
gonna
this
smash him
sword.
with my maul.
Okay.
18.
Just hits with 18.
Nice. 14 points of damage.
All right.
And I'll attack again.
Okay. That's going to hit. Hey, apparently, this half-naked barbarian on top of this guy is not affecting your guys' targeting at
Actually,
all.
it increased our targeting.
I don't know how, but yeah, it's just
Because you guys get
it's
advantage.
it's
Oh, no,
fucking
never mind.
it's definitely weird.
And that's for Bart. That's what he'll do.
Okay. All right.
Some would say we're not aiming for the old guy.
I would say, but yeah, you're still hitting the old guy.
The only one that's hit me so far is Mal.
I
That's
need
not my problem.
I need
Not your fault, huh?
I need Bahst to roll me a
Athletics?
save here. No, I need you to roll me a save here. A wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, Jesus. That's not good. That's not good. Yes! I didn't roll shit.
And still failed.
If I fail, I
Okay.
fail. But
Perfectly fine. Last ditch effort.
no,
Natural 20 on that hit.
motherfucker.
That is 16 on that hit. Did I hit 16?
No.
In Jippy.
Okay. And a 22.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Okay.
17 is my AC.
All right. So you basically, all right. So you start hearing like a whisper or something in your head. And you close your eyes just for a moment to kind of shrug it off. And all of a sudden, you just see him start slashing at you with his with both of his hands, just slashing at you as one of those hits, but he also bit into you as well.
So he dropped the sword.
Yeah, he let go of the sword and slashed both of you. Flashed at you.
How much damage?
That's what I'm getting ready to do.
I'm scared.
So that's
That's a lot of fucking dice.
it's only 3d6.
Oh, okay. Looked like more.
Yeah, I didn't do a fireball. Two.
This time.
So it's all total. It's 13 points of damage. Now, before you try to reduce anything, I just want to look at something real quick.
What do you mean?
You're in rage, right?
Well, if it's magical or not.
Okay. Well, it does say the claw attacks. It says weapon attack, and it says bite is weapon attack, and here it says weapon attacks are magical.
So 13.
So 13 points of damage. BB, I need you to do something real quick, for
Okay.
me, please. So it's your turn.
You need me to
Do something for me. It's your turn.
First thing I do is I open up my hooded lantern a bit so I can at least see what's going on, since it's dark in here now.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a free action to do?
Well, it shows you have low light. Does it not? It's not giving off light for you.
Oh, I can see on the thing. Yeah. I don't know.
Are you trying to go further than 10 feet? Because it has 10 feet low light right now.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna move up and do my normal.
Okay. 'Cause it shows 10 feet is already on there. So,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
I'll let's see. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do a fainting attack so I can get advantage on this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you definitely can, because I definitely allowed somebody to go reckless while swarming around on top of another body. You fucking hit that. Roll me damage, and roll a body part.
Okay. I don't have my body part dice.
I don't know why. I don't know why either.
Let's see. That's
Follow
gonna
with the
be-
D30.
You either a body part or give me a 100 with it as well.
That's 22 points of damage with the sneak attack.
Okay.
And then you want a percent?
Yeah, just throw me a percentile.
There's that. 92.
92, nice. Okay. You hit in the chest neck area. So how do you want to do this?
Oh, I go in for just I just go in for a precision attack as he's flailing around, as these two are that, and I see an open spot. That's what the sneak attack is, right? I see the opening,
Yeah.
and I lunge in and pierce it.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
Demon Hunter.
So a little bit on top of that as well. You go just over the shoulder of the barbarian that's sitting there like doing Pilates or doing some sort of yoga on top of this thing, because
I did get a
or
good
whatever.
stretching.
And it just
Blinking.
it doesn't hurt him. It doesn't does it say what it say?
Full body.
Full
There it is.
That's pretty cool. Neck and chest. It goes right over his shoulder. Just, I mean, it doesn't really like cut him or glaze him or anything, like do any damage to him, but it kind of just right across and right into like the
Collarbone.
collarbone area, just right in there. And this black, which you guys were already kind of seeing, it like the cuts and everything didn't seem normal. Like the blood itself seemed dark and thicker. And that's exactly what happens to as well. You see this blood that's pouring out is just like a black looking dark liquid coming out of it. And it starts pulsating, convulsing. Thank you. Convulsing in the arms of this barbarian friend. And as he's doing that, you notice the skin of this guy starts changing. And in fact, it starts looking, instead of like old wrinkly skin, it starts turning into starts going to a grayish color. His fingers and stuff seem to like get a little long and a little pointed, but has two sharp prods that seem to come out from his forehands, almost like, I wouldn't say Wolverine, but think of
X-23.
Sure, the female version. Claws on either one coming out. The feet itself seems to start deforming and changing back into like more of a clawed feet. You see like a little web like in between the armpits. Its head itself, whatever hair this old guy has, is gone as you see this bigger head also emerge. And in fact, you recognize this as a gray slod was here that you just killed, that was apparently, which you will never know why it was inside this Octobass, because nobody asked, is now dead. It was now dead on the floor. Well, you guys ran in there and just freed it without out. He's like, help me. Oh, boom. It's all good. I love the narrative. It was hilarious because it is something you guys would
Surprise! It
Yeah.
was like, oh,
oh shit! It's a hat. Didn't realize he was
How'd you
dead.
get in there?
There was an old guy. Let's free the fuck out of him. No, I love it. It was great.
and then I rolled a 23 to kick him because he pissed me off.
I
I tried to save you.
Does 23 hit you?
Yes.
You take 1 point of nut damage. You got kicked in the nuts.
Am I resistance?
I'm joking.
That means 0.
Exactly.
No, 3 points reduced down to 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay. I'll take the
You can't go and can't do 0 damage. It's 1 point. If I do 1 point of damage to you, it's still 1 point
Yeah.
Oh,
because it's reduced down. You can't in the game, as far as I'm concerned. I don't believe you can reduce 1 down below 1.
We've had that conversation before.
Yeah, I believe we did have the conversation before.
Yeah, I mean, if you hit, you've got to at least do one.
Yeah, I mean, there's no. It seems stupid not to do at least 1 point of damage. Now, if you're doing like an unarmed strike and you have a negative
modifier.
I think even a negative modifier, you do 1 point of damage. Because I believe, yeah, it's weird.
All right.
I'm not going to go into great
Hey.
details with it, but
Hey, why are you kicking me?
it is
I
dead.
kicked the bad guy.
Oh, sorry.
And I don't even respond. I'm just kind of put my rapier
All right, I get up
Okay.
and I want to take the great sword because the short sword's nice, but I'm more used to a two-handed weapon.
Okay, I get my short sword back.
Frankly, I had dialogue written down for this, and I didn't even get to use it.
Sorry.
I didn't get to use any of the dialogue, but it's perfectly fine. I mean the whole how it all
Bertram
played
just
out.
reacted to.
Yeah, no, how it all played out is hilarious. I love it. It worked just fine. Okay, so you guys just got done with combat. Now, my alarm did go off for our halfway point. We're a little bit over it, but we're gonna go ahead and let me just click your guys' mics off real quick. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick 15-minute break. We're going to be back. This allows us to get a chance to use the restroom, grab a drink, and maybe get a quick cigarette for those that smoke. So we will be back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Like I said, we will be right back. Hey, you guys, we are back from our break. Thank you again for hanging out through the 15-minute break here. We are going to dive right back into this campaign. Had a question about if this was 5e. Yes, this is 5e. We are doing the module of the Mad Mage. It is a kind of a dungeon crawl type of campaign that will take characters all the way up to level 20. So that is what we're currently doing. So just to kind of get that out of the way here, I am going to work on trying to get a few things done, but we're going to dive right back in as they had just finished up a battle against a half-naked man that they freed out of this Octobass. Now, or Octobass. Now, they freed him out. He asked for help. They freed him. But as he exited out of it, he dragged behind him a great sword and began to bring it down upon one of the party members, Bart. Bart himself didn't really feel any pain as this person did this, but it was kind of odd, which made the group jump into action and attack this old man. Again, this man was completely naked as he exited out of this type of instrument. With some quick thinking of the group and some stupid ass rolls, we had a half-naked barbarian on top of this naked man through most of these rounds, but ended with Bertram the Blade in with the final blow to kill the man, finding out that it actually was a gray Salad that had taken the form of an old man. So, you picked up his great sword off the ground. Let me also move her spiritual weapon out of the room because you're no longer in combat, and I'm pretty sure you dropped that spiritual weapon off. But yeah, you got the great sword that he had, and let me unmute you guys. And what do you guys want to do?
I was going to unless you guys, how you guys looking?
Pretty bad.
I'm not great. I'm okay, but I'm not great. With a short rest, I should be all right.
That feels fantastic.
Well, aren't you special?
But I failed all the rolls.
So here, do you want your short
Bernice is going to
Yes,
attempt to
please.
cast Mass Cure Wound to 6 creatures. Are you back in, and how you doing?
Might be limping.
You what?
I might be limping. Slightly.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Mass Cure Wounds. Just 6 creatures. But, let's see. 66. Okay. 8 plus 3. So you're gonna get 20.
All right.
You're gonna get 20 if you need it. Mal's gonna get 20.
Actually, I'll need.
You're gonna get 20.
Well, the
That's
spell heals.
4.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah. the
Pistol heals someone
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
And then do you,
Bertram.
Bertram, can get 20. That's 5. And then plus me, that's 6. All right. I feel better now.
Okay. All right. So you did mass your wounds is what you did? Okay. All right. After doing that, is there anything else that's going on?
Can we? Does anyone else need more healing so we can take a short rest or something? You know, some people more hurt than others.
Good for now.
So
I
that's
feel fine. Let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
okay.
we're
Of course, you feel fine.
What?
You always feel fine. Unless you want to be.
So the table and chair in this room are now have to be exploded into
In ash.
bits and pieces because
Yeah. After several fireballs, anything left as far as the chairs and even the Octobass, it's been blown. It's blown up.
Bart's gonna go look out the window if I can. Is it stained glass with bars? So can I see out of it?
Oh,
or
the
is it-
stained glass door has also been blown to shreds too.
Oh, what about then the windows?
The windows are they're windowless. They just got
Yeah.
crystal bars,
Oh, okay.
but they don't appear to be damaged.
All right. I want to look out those windows.
Okay.
Is the hinges weren't they made out of adamantine?
No, the glass
that's
ones
the
have iron.
Stone ones
The door there is completely shattered and blown off. There is glass scattered throughout the hallway. I mean, with 3 fireballs going off, yeah, it's been exploded. Okay, so what you see through this window is you appear to be looking down at a courtyard of sorts with a statue in the middle of it.
And I would recognize, based on where this is at, that I would assume that I would know that room is those. I mean, I see the 4 doors and
Yeah, you can see the doors on the other
Yeah.
side. From where you're at, you can see definitely there's doors that lead in there. You can definitely tell it's a courtyard in the center of the
Yeah.
castle, so it's not hard for you
there's
to.
a statue in the middle there.
There's a
That's-
statue that you seem to be on the back side of the statue.
Also, look up. Does this have another layer up, or is it just down?
No, it looks like it has possibly another floor, and then the a roof.
It has a
or what-
roof though. It's
yeah.
not open all the way to the.
No, I believe it has an open roof. So you would if it's Bart looking at, right? Bart just sees vast darkness. I mean, yes, you can see in the dark, but there's no light.
Right.
And
But I would normally see a roof if there was a roof.
There would be
It just-
there's no roof, but you can definitely see you can see
Yeah.
the open darkness of it and everything else. There's paths that are radiating from the statue itself, so that there's
to the
paths out of
doors?
it, to the doors, to each of the doors.
Is it like concrete stone paths with what is in the non-stone area? Is that
It possibly could be pebbles of sorts,
yeah?
like a rocky
And
pathway.
what is the statue of?
It's hard to tell. It looks like of a person.
Yeah.
I mean, from that glance where you're at, it looks like they're possibly holding maybe a book or something in one hand. But they are wearing a helm that resembles pretty much like what you're wearing right now
Oh. Okay.
on them as well.
A little vain, I guess. He made a statue of himself. All right, let's we move on out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try and be up front
Okay.
again.
Yeah, and you get pushed out of the way again.
By 2 paladins.
Just set up in the hallway. Let's go vertically with this. Bernice, where are you going?
Just right beside Mal.
You kind of got shoved in the back there. Bahst.
So you don't trust me, but you're gonna let me be behind you.
So,
No, Bertram was never
No, Bertram.
all right.
allowed
So-
you to be behind.
I'm just gonna okay. So you guys walk out. The stairways are right in front of you. So you got a left, and then the door on the right appears to be open.
Right.
But those are your two directions you go. You go left or right. Which direction you want to be? Oh, and just in front of you too, again, is another windowless window, but it has the crystal bars right in front of you. So it's these right here, just pointing that out. That those are barred windows, is what that symbol is. So
Already you should look out
which
the windows.
direction?
Yeah, since I guess probably we would have came up the stairs, I probably would have looked out there already.
Complete darkness.
As
I mean-
as far as I can see, just utter cave.
Yeah.
It's outside.
And since you're shrunk to 1/12 your size, you don't really see the cliff itself because that distance kind of increased as you shrunk in size. So it looks like total darkness out there.
Okay.
Other than whatever light's spilling out from your guys' items.
Should we head towards the open door?
Yes.
Might as well go there. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, open door?
Yep.
All right. I'll just
I heard
go in
open
it.
Bar.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and drag and drop you guys all in there. That is.
Speaking
the
of that, how's that
open-
brew coming?
I haven't asked him. I'll actually text him right now.
What happened?
Okay.
I know somebody that makes mead.
No, I'm talking about Thorn. Didn't he start some the other day?
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
As you guys approach this room and you walk in, you do get a waft of a charcoal smell. It's faint, it's fainted, but it's still there. And as you enter the room, it does get a little bit stronger. Even as you approach the bed area that's in this room, it seems to be a little bit of a stronger charcoaly smell. You do see there is a canopy bed with one of its sides seem to be draped open a little bit right now. It has black curtains. Other than that one side that's kind of open, parted just a little ways, everything else seems to be drawn. So it's all shut except for one side. You do see other furnishings that would include like a coat rack that's right next to the door. You see a chest that seems to be opened and emptied. It has clawed feet on it as well. You see a wardrobe that seems to be open that has a slender mirror. It also appears to be emptied in that as well. And you see a writing desk with a matching chair also in this room. Is there anything you guys want to explore? As now that you see this room is lit up, this is definitely the room that you woke up in.
I was about to say that. Hey, this is the one I woke up in, guys.
All right, let's take a short rest.
As the warlock says that.
Yeah, I don't know. Shall we take a short rest?
Well, you're in this room that smells like charcoal. It is kind
And it
of
has a bed.
Just like home.
It's just like, I mean, might as well.
Yeah, sure, for a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
okay.
Bertram looks under the bed.
What a short rest.
It's kind of dark underneath there, but you shine your light, and there's not really anything underneath the.
So
The,
speaking of channel divinity,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to heal you guys.
How much room is there?
Thanks.
Or do you want me to?
I want to say
Okay.
it's. You
I
could
could definitely
Bertram
use
can
some
definitely
healing
crawl
skill.
underneath there if he wants to crawl underneath there.
Use a little bit.
I know you could. I was just wondering if I should use my.
Let's just say
No, don't worry about it.
my.
that it's. I'd say it's like a queen, maybe a queen size bed.
Max?
I'll wait until she heals me and see how much.
So I'll say it's like a queen size bed, so you can get up, so a couple of people can actually get underneath there, really. But, yeah. But as you got closer to the bed, you definitely smell that charred
Meat.
odor hit your face and waft across.
Yeah, this is where I found this broken piece of wand.
So nothing happened.
No, they're just reduced. Reduced like by 10 points, I think is what we
So
I think isn't that what we agreed on? Is that it's reduced, right? Like if I try to heal and I roll below 40, it's reduced. My channel
Um,
divinity is reduced to like by
don't-
10 points.
I think that's what you and I were talking about because of the thing that you're going through. I think we were saying, yeah, the healing of it does reduce a little bit, but also that DC goes up as well. So were we doing by 2 on the DC, or were we doing by 5? How much do you want to rate? Yeah, this is something that you were wanting to do, so I'm kind of letting you pick that out.
Let's go 2 for right now.
Just 2s?
Yeah, because I want it to be gradual.
Okay. So I'd
Because-
say your DC would be probably right now about 46
Okay.
because of how many channel divinities I've seen, or how much of we talked about your spiritual weapon as one and your channel divinity. So
And then any healing spells that I would do.
yeah, so two or 3 times it's already been used. So we'll go up and say 46 for now, and then
Okay.
try to keep track of the DC. And as long as you roll above, nothing changes of your current
Right,
abilities.
right.
It's only below
Below.
that something happens, and then once you reach a certain, what we talked about, the ceiling,
Yeah.
then it automatically will be fine again. So
So I rolled a 26.
okay,
Yeah.
so that's definitely below the DC. So we reduce what we talked about for you because you're using your channel divinity to heal. So yeah, just knock off that. So it's not as strong as it normally is. And in fact, only a couple of people might notice that right off the bat, that for some reason that heal that you're doing, it doesn't seem as strong. In fact, the energy coming off of it when they receive it, they may notice that as well. So I would
Two divine beings.
I would say probably between everybody, it's more or less the people that are closer to you. So probably your brother and possibly Mal. I'd say would probably be the 2 people that might notice the energy change.
Makes sense.
I'm not saying Thoron wouldn't, but
Right. Thorin would probably like.
I feel like those 2 people are the closest to, and they
Yeah.
may notice it a little bit more than what Thoron would probably notice it.
So
I heard around the table, short rest is wanting to be taken. Is that what we're doing as a short rest here?
Yep.
Okay.
So, are you killing anybody? Or?
Yeah. Y'all get 5.
So everybody who's hurt takes 5. You're hearing Bart for 5.
I'll use
Bart,
it.
if you had any damage, go up by 5.
Okay,
All right.
19. I heal for 19.
My
not whatever the
cloak
hell
is
is
a
in there.
little,
Yeah.
a little singed, but that's about it.
Yeah, a little bit. All right. So
I'm at full health again.
What's wrong?
easy enough. Also, if you said Bertram was looking underneath the bed.
Yeah.
When you stand up, what side on the bed are you? The foot of the bed or the side
Closest
of the
to the door.
Probably foot of the bed
Okay.
is where you looked underneath. Okay. Anybody checks in the bed, because I'm pretty sure somebody's going to.
Yeah, I'll do a better investigation.
Yeah. When you look at it, you do realize that you do definitely see that skeleton that you felt and everything prior. Looks humanoid. It is definitely clad in burned robes. Looked like it was clutching something earlier, but it's not clutching anything now.
Yeah, it was the blonde guy.
But what's funny is the bed itself does not appear to be damaged.
Dwarvish. Say, Bond here?
Spawned.
Did he get teleported here?
I just took the short rest. We
Yeah.
definitely okay.
So make sure you guys click your short rests and everything. Roll your hit dice if you haven't already, and get that underway. So an hour passes. Is anybody doing with anything within this hour other than healing or fixing wounds or looking underneath the bed or whatever?
I'm
Is there
gonna
anything else?
go in the corner and see if I can't make contact
I'm
with
gonna
my
change a
goddess.
couple spells around.
During that
Oh,
hour
that's long rest.
after you use it? Okay. Perfectly fine. Could I get everybody just to put their tokens in this room wherever you think you'd be? Again, I didn't put any furniture or anything in here, so mind the walls, as there could be a bed or a wardrobe or other stuff in there. So
I'd be in the wardrobe.
Are you looking for the lion and the witch?
It is empty. Yeah, I think you'd be able to climb into the wardrobe.
Awesome.
All right. Just like I said, just move your guys' tokens around in the room where
Bart's gonna just be over in the corner looking at these. I guess these are arrow slits, I would imagine.
They are arrow slits. Yes. Oh, you're gonna have to move your orb. I'm just trying to get a feel of
Is
where
this where you
everybody
think
is.
the foot of the bed would be?
Yeah, I feel like the bed would definitely be in maybe possibly this
Oh, yeah.
area,
Sure.
possibly.
Actually,
I'm just imagining, because you got arrow slits, that the bed probably wouldn't be too close to those arrow slits, but enough to maybe get a cool breeze, if there is a breeze.
Bertram's gonna go sit in this corner actually with his hand crossbow trained at the door.
Okay. Thoron, you're right there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to be fiddling with the brewer's tools.
Thoron, just for shits and giggles, just throw me a wisdom saving throw, would you please?
14 plus 8.
Okay. Nope, you're all good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you guys are here, taking a short rest. You heal up. You kind of looked around the room. Nothing really particularly happens during the short rest. Give me, Bernnice. Go ahead and give me a. We'll do a roll 20, and we'll do religion. Just do a religion check for what you said you wanted to do. 14. You definitely. I feel like with that roll, you definitely connect. It's just not the same connection that you were used to. Something different connects with you. And it feels strong. Like it feels inviting. Not motherly, but safe and comfortable. So all right. So after the short rest, do you guys mingle during the short rest? You talk? Tell me what you guys do during the short rest, other than healing up. Somebody is already saying she's trying to connect real quick with her goddess. I have Thoron by the door. I got Bertram watching the door with his crossbow. Peter, was there something you were doing?
Not really.
Mal climbed up into the wardrobe. Was there a purpose for that? No, you
Because
just
she's
oh,
Mal.
Because she's
Gotcha.
That's exactly what Mal would do.
All right. Bart, was he doing anything?
No, he's looking out the windows, just seeing if he
Okay.
could see anything out there.
I mean, other than the ground, there's not really a sky that you can see.
Sure.
There's not really any walls. It just looks like a really long, stretched out land
Like
ground that you
salt-
can see.
Salt flats.
Yeah. We'll go with that. Boss, was there anything you were doing in this room before we move on to grouping back up and moving? No? Yes? No?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
I've already been in this room and I have a painful headache from last time I was in here.
All right, so you guys finish up your short rest, and you group back out into the hallway. Yeah, you group back out in the hallway, which in the normal formation that you usually take. So tell me, which direction is the group going to? I got one that's talking about going down that other hallway.
Go this way.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys do see a stairwell. So as you guys walk down
I
this
stay
way,
away from Spanister.
you do see a stairwell that is going up. You do see down the hallway, you see two other doors, and Bart, you also see that the hallway looks like it widens up towards the bottom. At the end of the hallway, it kind of widens up. Obviously, it's the layout's not too far off from the first floor. It's easy enough for Bart to probably figure that out. So your options are: you got two doors in front of you on your left side, or you can go up this stairwell to the next floor.
Let's check out the doors.
Yeah, let's check out
Yeah,
the
let's
doors.
see what's behind door number
Check
one.
out the doors. Okay, so you're going to stop at this
Are
first
these
door.
stained glass doors?
So far, it appears that these interior doors It's pretty much, I can tell you this right now. It seems like anything interior seems to have a stained glass door. If it's leading outside, it seems to be a stone door. This is pretty easy for, I would say, Bart or anybody else that's noticing that any doors that are leading outside this castle seem to be a stone door with adamantine hinges and handles. Anything inside seems to be having a stained glass door of sorts. So I can easily tell you that because you've been through enough of this castle already that's pretty well centered. So okay, so you're going to check out this one. It does not appear to have any coins. You guys already said you're going to check for it every time. It does not appear to have any type of coin in the frame of this door. So are you opening it?
Yeah, if it's not locked.
It does not appear to be locked. It does open up. Again, I'm not going to move you guys into the room. We'll just leave it as it is for right now. But I'm just going to say you guys open the door and you walk in, correct? Okay. You see coats and cloaks and robes and wizard hats and all other apparel hang from hooks on the walls. Standing north of the door that you just walked in appears to be a mind flare.
Fire 2 Eldritch Blast right into the center of it. Fire immediately. Immediately.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, I concur with that statement. Yeah, that's
I'm a monster slayer hunter, and I've heard tales of what these things are.
Yeah, well, I've seen one
And-
and Doc.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
All right.
almost had one.
Did you roll?
Well, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Talk about an underreaction here. Just Eldritch Blast.
Okay, 16. Okay, next one.
Bernice is gonna throw out a
Yeah, just
guiding-
walk in and see that thing. And
Yeah. Bernice is gonna throw out a guiding bolt because knee-jerk reaction, I guess.
Sure, go right ahead.
And I'm gonna cast Bane
Roll
as a
roll
knee-jerk
attack.
reaction.
What does Bane do again?
Minus 1d4 for attacks and saving throws.
I think it's like anything that has to do with the
Guiding
roll
bolt.
20.
Yeah, not.
Light this son of a bitch.
Okay. Well, roll for damage, you two.
Sweet.
I'm pretty sure this isn't a real life.
Bart, roll twice for both of those beams. Okay, you're casting Bane?
Yep.
Okay.
that's a big one.
Is that a concentration?
Yeah. So I lost my magical sword. No, actually, I would have lost it anyway. So it was...
Okay, 13 points of damage.
Okay. Anybody else do anything as a reaction of coming in here and seeing this?
I hold my greatsword, and that's it.
Okay.
Fuck that mind
This-
flayer.
This thing
Literally.
is kind of shining, glowing from your from your attack. You shot 2 Eldritch Blasts at it. You hit it with this. It does not move at all.
We just shoot at.
You hit it. Now, when I say it doesn't move, like you don't see like a defensive, like it's throwing its hands up or nothing. You hit it and it kind of wobbles
It's a
I
statue.
was gonna be a statue.
back and forth, but you see the tentacles move. You see, it looks pretty fucking real, but it just kind of does a wobble as it took 3 freaking spell attacks, and your Bane didn't work.
Yeah.
Who does this?
What?
Makes a
Who
creature live.
puts
Yeah.
something in the room?
Probably your relative.
That look.
After
Does she have a relative that's
after
a mind
about a
flayer?
minute, waiting for any type of response or anything from it, nothing happens. What do you guys do?
Let's go inside and see what's
Let's
in
go
it.
look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We put it in the
Very
bag.
carefully.
That would be a great decoy.
With a closer inspection, reveals that the Mind Flayer is a featureless wooden mannequin dressed in a convincing Mind Flayer costume. complete with black robe, cowl, and rubber mask.
Oh,
Who wants the mindful costume?
Now with
Yes.
2 holes in the robe.
It's ruined.
But yeah, a medium creature can wear this.
Wait, you got repair, don't you? Mending?
No, she figured it out.
I guess I could have done that on a short rest, though. I guess I could have.
Lucky Paladins have to wait for a long rest for that.
Yeah, I say we put it in the bag.
Yeah.
We could use this later.
Scare or intimidate.
Yeah, well, they scare me anyway.
I want to do an investigation check. See if any of my gear is in there. Or
Sure.
any gear that I can use at this point.
Sure.
You gonna put some clothes on while you're in here too?
Depends if it's my size. Apparently not.
Yeah.
Wait, I get a
mean,
+3, don't I?
No, that's only
No, why would
for-
you get a +3?
It's on
Saving
like
throws.
saving
saving
throws.
throws, yeah.
God damn it. I was desperately trying to get something.
Yeah, no, I mean you just see cloaks and coats and robes and hats that look like for wizards or for anybody, but they're typically wizard design. But you don't see any of your gear. Sorry. Now, again, the costume itself, like I said, it does come in several pieces. So you got the black robe, you got the cowl, and you got the rubber mask. It's easy to determine that the robe and the cowl are not going to be able to be worn over anything heavy armor-wise. It's just not going to fit.
Yeah.
But of course, the mask is different. As long as you're not wearing a helmet, you can put the mask on, type of deal. But you guys are just shoving this into your
Yeah.
your thingy? Okay. Okay. Just remind me. I'll have to send you a description of well, I'll just have to keep a description of this thing, Andy, for if somebody does put this on, of whatever you get advantage or disadvantage or whatever happens when you wear it. So, goes into your bag of holding. Anybody else doing anything else?
I'll take one of the hats just for the hell of it.
Cool. What's your passive investigation?
13.
Okay. Any type of particular style of hat you're looking for? Or you just grab one off?
One with a feather in it.
There is one with a feather. It can almost be like used as a bard as well, but it is, instead of being like almost like a cowboy hat or a musketeer hat with one flap up, it actually comes with more of a pointy flop with one side, actually both sides pinned up, and a feather on it. The thing is, you do notice some blood stains on it.
Oh.
Station?
Yeah, I guess I'll clean those off.
If you need more feathers, Mal has some.
Okay, you got a point. You can just grab one with no blood stain.
Sure, for what?
I want to make sure if I have a realization that I don't want to construe it as an above table. So I want to have an aha moment like, oh, wait a minute, someone's killing adventurers here. I want to make that statement and then storing their stuff.
That's not really an inside check notable. That's really no check, and it's not really above table.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
You can definitely say it. Nobody really at the tables really said it. I think they all pretty much feel it, but nobody said it. So go right ahead.
So, anyone else get the feeling that this castle or someone who owns this castle takes adventures, kills them, and steals and organizes their stuff?
Lots of backpacks.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Lots of
backpacks.
chests.
I see a lot of robes. I saw a dead body with a broken.
Hell, the table's made out of books.
Pretty creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it seems like someone
they
really...
were wizard books, weren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know what it says, but I know what they are.
right now.
Huh?
That and the fact I'm 6 inches tall right now.
Are we?
Well, I mean, technically,
1/12
it's.
size.
I mean, are you? Because everything looks normal.
Compared to the road. Compared to the rug. We drove back out.
Which is
we have
sitting
just
outside.
And we drove back in.
The rug and the broom are sitting outside the castle right now. But yeah.
We left our cars running outside,
Yeah.
guys.
We couldn't get in here.
Leave the keys in.
And there's no way to fold it up and put it back in the bag.
Only 7 times.
Well,
right?
I don't know that. Wait, what do you mean we're short?
Your intelligence enough, wouldn't it?
But I don't know that. I woke up in the castle.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. It's a short joke. We're dwarfs.
All right. So you guys leave the room?
Is there anything else in here?
Nah, just other than the apparel that I
Okay.
talked about. If anybody wants any of that. So you guys walk back out, and you're going to the next room on your left, except for Bart just disappeared off my screen.
Well, I wanted to go in that room so it would show that we were there.
Oh, yeah, I could drop you guys in and then out real fast. But I'm missing somebody here.
No, I stood on top of Thoron.
Oh, okay.
He wants to be taller.
That
you want
makes
chin extensions like I got? No.
Bruce Campbell. Okay, there. I kind of put you guys right in there. Just did Bertram get that view?
Yep.
I'm hoping so. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop you guys here.
On to the
Door
next
number
one.
2.
Whee!
You do not see a single coin in the frame of this one either.
Okay.
Do you want to open the
Yeah.
door?
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door. I will go ahead and drop you guys into this room now as well. Because as you enter, you do notice there is another door in this room. And I'll drag and drop you guys into the room. Okay. The room contains rows of wooden cabinets that appear to be stuffed with disorganized files chronicling.
Chronologically.
My tongue is a little dry right now. The magical exploits of thousands of wizards dating back hundreds of years.
You're gonna have to come back here.
And you do see there is another door as well in this room. So yes.
I want to look and see if my Monster Hunter journal is in here.
Bart's gonna go check the door.
Roll a investigation for you, and you're gonna check the door. What are you checking the door for?
Is this a stained glass door?
It is still a stained glass door, yes.
So check for coin and lock.
So an investigation check then, for me. Okay, 12 for you.
16.
As you're rooting around, some of these scrolls and stuff seem to be kind of fragile. And some of them seem to almost disintegrate as you touch them or move them. They kind of break up and destroy. But you don't notice any tomb or tome that was yours. Now, for you, it is locked. The door is locked, but you don't see anything else on. As far as you know, the door is not trapped or anything else, but it is locked.
The standard
Mel?
battery ram.
What?
Wanna come see if you can open this door?
Why?
It's locked.
Last time I tried to open something,
What was that?
I can try.
You can do it.
You got this.
If not, Bertram can.
Peter, are you doing anything?
1 second. Hey, Brute, you should probably stop touching all of the files and paperwork in here.
I
And
already
scrolls.
did. I wasn't trying to break anything.
I'm gonna go look at the stuff he hasn't destroyed.
Okay. Scrolled on some of the ones that are remaining that you take precious time to do. You find words like deceased, and you also see one that says lynch. All seem to be written in the same wording. You also find one that has Victor written on it as well.
Oh. That that says Victor.
Victor. The last name, it seems like that part kind of crumbled. The paper itself, again, very fragile. Doesn't, I mean, you see Victor, it has deceased written on it, but it's not, I mean, you're not, the wording, again, all this is really fragile. If you don't take your time to do it, it will crumble to dust. But you do see one without really opening it up too much. It has the name Victor written on it. You also see status deceased written on there as well. But what would appear maybe possibly be a question mark, but it's hard to tell at this point. Did you roll for picking?
Do I need you slide?
Yeah, I think sleight of hand is the same thing as doing what I said earlier to do.
How about a 30?
Oh, what?
What?
That was a 19, wasn't it?
Excuse me?
Yes.
Didn't even seem like you touched it.
Just wave your hand over it.
A 30 will unlock it.
I hope so.
And the rest of the doors in the clear.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just here, just.
So the door is unlocked. What are you doing now?
Open the door. And then hide behind Bart.
Could I please get a dexterity saving throw from everybody?
Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yes,
Let's see.
everybody.
The last.
Oh, that's oops.
Well.
That needs to be one more.
Yeah, the only one that doesn't get the +3 is Bertram.
Well,
Bertram?
Yeah.
well, technically, you guys are kind of moving around.
That's true, yeah.
So, how about this? Before you do, I mean, the save's already rolled. Go ahead, put yourselves in the room wherever you think you're going to stand. Mal is close to the door. Bart's probably close to the door.
Where are those cabinets and?
It's all along the
Okay.
walls and
Oh,
such.
I see how it is. Standing right on top of me. Everybody's standing right on top of me.
just to be fair, I mean, technically, some of you were looking around.
No,
so.
I would probably be over here with. I'm looking.
Okay,
Get off my shoulders. I'm not a stepping stool.
I count 6 people. Are we missing? Oh, there's.
Yeah, she's still on top of me.
Well, she tried to scramble behind as she opened the door. Okay, all right. So other than Peter and Bertram, wouldn't get the +3. Bernice, did you roll?
I did.
You did. You got a
10.
10 +3, so that's a 13. Thoron, I thought you already rolled. You
I
did-
just rolled.
You
That was my
just
first
rolled.
roll.
Okay.
That's why I was asking before I rolled.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's completely fine. I gotta get some dice out. Sorry.
You asked me to open the door. How's it my fault?
Can I get 1d8 from you, please? I apparently am short one.
God.
Oh, yeah, got him.
Sorry.
As a paladin,
There it is.
you
Okay,
must
cool.
have tons of d8s.
All right.
D8s.
Oh, shoot.
Well,
The good thing
and
was
this is when we die.
This is where we die.
All the pages that said deceased.
Yeah.
Now we know why.
Now we know why.
Possibly. Okay. You unlocked it,
Uh-huh.
and then you pushed it open.
Yes.
As you push it open, the glyph of warning all of a sudden lights up. Unfortunately, Bart, was it Bart that did the investigation check on it?
Yeah.
You did not see it. Your roll was not high enough to see the glyph as it now lights up as the door has now been opened. Lights up and sends out a thunder of just a shockwave of thunder damage throughout everybody. The glass of the door is blown out.
How did you not
Both
see
the
that?
both the hall, the door leading
you?
into the main
Where's the
room
glass door?
has been blown out. The glass door that's right there that you just opened shatters and gets blown out. The amount of damage you guys take is going to be equivalent to what I'm adding up right now. So just
Well, at least
bear with
it's
me.
the
20.
rest.
Cool, I'm gonna lose my vision for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, what's his name? Archer.
Okay, that's
Go
going to
on,
be 40, 51 points of damage to. You're only resistant to thunder, right? Or lightning?
Lightning.
Okay, so you rolled a 19.
Yeah.
You saved.
Whew.
You rolled a 20. You saved. Everybody else failed who did not reach a 19. So apparently you saved too as well.
Yep.
Boss, which. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of iffy. I mean, you were looking around doing other stuff, but no, it's fine. It's a dexterity. You have danger sense. Sure. So 51 points of damage for those that failed, that did not hit 19 on their DC save. That is thunder damage. Half of that is going to be 25 points of damage.
Jesus.
Ouch.
And again, the ones that are like right there, which kind of makes sense, except for Thoron. Thoron was kind of just off the side, but the glass is shattering and blowing out and everything else.
This ain't my first word of glyph of warning.
Damn. If I was raging, someone could have taken 2d6 off.
That wouldn't have helped.
And yet,
All damage would have been nice.
And I'm assuming that I can't hear anything, so I've lost my.
did you shapeshift?
Yeah, I'm shapeshifted.
I did a thunderous smite in the.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, you did.
Yeah, but that
You
only,
lost that a long time
but I think it only affects you for like a few seconds. I don't think it actually is a permanent loss.
Okay.
But it's
forever.
but you weren't close proximity to it. It is still out to 300 feet, and it is a close. It doesn't matter anyway. For a short period of time, I mean, yeah, you only see because of her light that went on that's there, but like anything that's dark just darkens for just a few seconds and then comes back into focus. For your little echolocation that you have there going
Better
on.
have been worth it.
Look what you did.
Why would you do such a
You
thing?
told me to open the door. I opened it, and now I'm
Everything's fine.
limping again.
We're fine.
No, I'm not.
Man, I'm glad I healed.
I'm fine.
Me too.
Look at this.
Okay.
Bertram covered with shards of glass. And just... Bertram's.
I'm assuming the piece of paper that had Victor's name doesn't exist anymore.
I'm going to say we're going to roll for it. We'll do 50-50, right?
All right.
So we'll do... there it is.
Man coin.
So we're going to do 50-50. If it's 50 or higher, it's good.
You're not.
In fact, here, I'll roll it into... roll 20 for you. 49.
Wow.
Dang.
What happened?
So close.
It didn't make it.
So just. Oh, damn it.
I will give you
now.
a chance, though. I will give you a chance.
Don't make me come on that.
Let's
Oh
do
no, not a fireball in the book room.
It's happened before.
let's do an intelligence check with you.
Okay.
Okay, to see if maybe you were able to read any information on this scroll before it kind of.
So just straight intelligence, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna do a intelligence check. Yeah. 14. Yeah, I could give it to you with a 14. You were able to read some information off it before it
Fungi.
turned to dust on you.
Fungus among us.
Okay, to answer the question of everybody else that's now trying to look into this other room,
Yeah.
the room's empty.
Of course it is, because
No, I pushed Bart out of the way
freaking
as best as possible, and I just walked into the room.
Arcana check, find some magic, but what can we
This is
do?
the smallest.
I'm gonna attempt
Sorry.
to channel some divinity and heal us.
I'm sorry. It makes
No,
me
I'm
it
not.
makes me laugh just because
I can't
I'm
even find my own pack in there. Nope.
no, sorry, not in here.
It's just an empty ass room. No windows, no.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. This room is technically called Secure Records, but yeah, the very last sentence after the trap goes off and everything goes, the room is empty.
That's funny.
Hey Bart, lay on hands, high five. 10 points.
And then
You get 10.
and then Bart gives you 10.
Yeah.
They give each other 10. Okay.
Oh my god.
I could do this
But
just to
nothing
see if anything would have been
No.
in there if I really wanted
Yes,
to
you
add
get
something.
So,
15.
So yeah,
No, I'm at 113.
so you mark off 10 for your lay on or your
How you
lay on
doing?
hands.
Oh, yeah.
How was
Thank
Bart?
you.
Okay, and then you mark off 10 for yours.
Bertram.
Yeah.
Okay, Bertram, you get 15.
Oh, this is so interesting. I like this. Okay. All right, so I kind of want to get you guys to a
Bertram's also going to have to use his second wind.
okay.
You can do that. That's like a hit dice, right?
No, I just roll 1d10 plus 6.
So what you got from the scroll was had the name Victor on there. It talked about he was innate for spell casting. You saw written said potential. It just said potential written down also on the scroll. So the name, it said name Victor. Couldn't quite get a last name on it. You saw words like I said. You saw it said a spell caster of, and that's it trails off. So you don't really notice anything else. Potential is also another word that's written on there. Status is said deceased, and again, it looked like maybe a question mark, almost unsure. And reading down below, whereabouts unknown was also on there as well.
Interesting.
There was lynch, a word lynch was written on the paper on that as well, but not really any descriptions or anything in particular. But is definitely interesting. I mean, again, these scrolls are very fragile, and picking some up and not holding it right, I mean, some crumbles off and turns to dust, and it's just you're trying to get, and that's about almost all the information you can really get out of it, of this Victor person. But it's very familiar because I think that name has been brought up around you before.
You've definitely.
Yeah, because also, you don't know what I'm saying because I'm saying this in Dwarvish now. We traded information about something for this person named Victor between me and you, right?
Yep.
Well, I just saw a person's name on this paper named Victor, and it said deceased question mark. And it said that he had some magical potential.
So is he? Is that paper dead now?
It's dust.
That was what that
It's
percent
just dust
roll-
in the wind now.
That percent roll was to see if it survived.
Can we mend it?
Well, could you mend Bart when he turned to dust?
Dang.
Wow.
Ouch. Why would you say such a thing?
That's so hard.
Because I'm the DM, I can ask that. Well, I mean, it's a good question, right? I like your question, but that was my answer.
Can I use a question for another question?
Okay. So other than there is a window that has the crystal bars, just like you guys have been seeing around. And again, even in these hallways, you guys do notice that there are glass like blocks that are embedded in the walls as well. Just kind of pointing out that detail because I wanted to make sure that there was there. So we are going to go back out into the hallway. Yes?
Yep.
Yep.
Can I get everybody else to follow up on him?
Yeah.
Because for some reason it's not. I'm having a hard time apparently grabbing people now.
Okay, fine. I'll move on to the other side.
There we go. All right, that works.
There we go.
Okay, let me see if I can grab it. There we go. So I'm gonna move you down the hallway just a little bit
Sure.
to about right here. because you see the hallway widens up. You see all the chairs and whatnot that I told you with the ottomans. Again, the carpet kind of still rolls out, still rolls around this hallway. You do see a door right over here to your left down the hallway. Over here to your left, or no, sorry, to your right. And to your left in this corner seems to be a room off to the side. I just kind of threw you down this way so that way you guys can see that there was.
Let's go
Something here.
left and do that little tiny hallway.
Okay, that little tiny door, real quick. Sounds good.
I don't have to backtrack over here.
All right. Who is looking at the door?
Bart and Thoron.
Yep.
I can't. Sorry. I want to, but I can't.
Okay. As you go to grab the door, you do notice a copper coin is wedged in this door. A copper coin, a regular sized copper coin.
Let's know it's not trapped.
I mean, it's obviously some. I mean, they're.
Maybe it's door. Well, no, because I mean,
I love the coins are what's irritating.
What?
The coins are what's it sounds like the coins themselves, like being in these frames, are what's irritating some of the party members. Why? Why are there coins in these?
Yeah, I mean, there's they're marking something for, and we.
Yeah, no. I mean,
haven't figured
Maybe
it
that
out
means
yet.
safe room.
you have a train of thought.
But-
No?
I was
The
thinking.
coins that we found have been. Has there been anything in the room?
No.
Was there a coin on the Octobass room?
No,
No.
No.
but that door was locked. Wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
All right.
But anyways, you see the coin, you open it up, it's easy enough for you to catch it and everything from stopping from it falling. Okay,
Toss
you're
to
good.
the party
Don't worry about it.
funds.
But yeah, you're going to go ahead and open up the door. You catch the coin. Let me go ahead and throw this door open for you here. If I can
Can't be too big of a
catch it.
room.
All right, and then I will throw you guys into the room. Just all right. A brass hookah rests atop a small table next to a cushioned divan in the middle of this room. Two beds stand against the north wall. At the foot of each bed sits a stone chest with a pyramid lid. Hanging on the wall between the beds is a 7-foot diameter sandstone disc carved with a Medusa's glaring visage.
Definition of a message.
Her face, pretty much.
Thank you.
Yep.
You got that one up real quick. Good job.
She's learned.
She educated.
She's very educated, learned in that possibility of that. She reads good.
Can
All
she
right.
read
read
that?
good.
Spelled the same way, whether it's read or read.
I know.
I know, this
It
sounds stupid. but-
It sounds stupider than red.
So, we're talking about REDD, right?
Yes.
All right, anyways.
Yes.
All right,
Like
so
the
what were you
apple?
saying?
Bertram wants to check out the hookah.
The hookah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna take a hit.
How big is it?
I would say, what,
Dwarf heights.
about 2 feet or
Oh,
so.
pretty
I
big.
mean, standard size
Yeah.
hookah. It has multiple hoses coming off of
Does it
it.
look like it's been used recently?
Give me a smell check.
Oh, what the hell is a spell check?
Perception.
That's perception.
It said it. I just wanted to.
Yeah, it's a perception check.
Does it get?
You can't really tell. I mean, maybe your nose is a little clogged or something. It's
From
really
the
hard to
shrapnel?
tell how
Yeah.
long it's been since it's been used.
And look and see if there's any tobacco in it currently, or anything.
Yeah, I'd say there's a little bit of substance in there, possibly.
Gas bonfire.
And it's got 4 hoses that come off of it.
Bonfire? My God.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Can't tell. Yeah, can't tell if there's.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's dried.
Yeah.
But it's just your smell of it to see how long it's been since it's been burned or anything. It's really hard to tell. Was anybody else doing anything else in this?
Oh, look at them looking at
Okay,
that.
you're looking at chest. Anybody else?
I'll help her look at the chest.
Okay, 2 chests.
I'll help. Looking for my stuff, obviously.
Sure. You both open that chest at the same time?
Boom!
Just
No,
flick them
I
open?
stand like here's the chest in the front of it. No.
Okay.
I stand behind me.
Who's
Sneak.
Bertram?
Bart.
Was Bertram looking at the hookah then?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys flick both the chest, you flinch for just a second, and you open up one eye, crack it open as nothing happens, and you look in, the chests are empty.
Hey Bart, got a hammer?
Do I? Yeah, here's a big one. Two-handed.
What hammer did you give her?
My maul.
So I'm
That you
using-
conjure?
Yeah.
So
It can be 5 feet away from me.
okay, because I could have sworn it's like as soon as it leaves your hands.
No, it can be 5 feet away from me without.
Okay.
Just walks away.
He goes to swing and he steps back just far enough. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna smash it. This is annoying.
Okay. Roll attack roll with disadvantage. And anybody else do anything in this room?
Which one?
Is that it?
Action unarmed, or no, it would be you
I guess I'll
have
just check out like the statue. Is that a statue of
yeah,
the
like a
Medusa?
Uh,
Or what was
it's
that?
it's a disc.
right click on that.
So it's basically just it's a sandstone
Oh,
disc.
okay. I'm just gonna check that out just to
So yeah.
see if
Not
what
much different.
like if there's any other detail or writing or
You
That's a
smack it, but
13
you
hit.
don't do any damage to it.
Then I give one.
There's no writing or anything on this.
Don't not walk away. Oh,
Okay.
Actually, that's even funnier. I do walk away. And then I
Okay. Well, both your fists hit the chest, but no damage, as the hammer had disappeared.
I need to make it dark.
Okay, so real quick, I'm trying to get you guys to.
A dart.
You're almost to where I want
I
to get
have-
you to before I
Oh,
end
that's
this.
Bart.
Okay, so I'm moving you out in the hallway and moving you one more time in front of this door area. As you guys seem to be done with what you want to do in that room. So you're checking out this door.
their coin.
Yes, there is a
Oh,
coin.
thank God.
There is a platinum
Thank
coin.
hell.
oh platinum.
Oh, platinum?
Ooh.
Oh, that interests everybody.
Well, it's different than it has been before.
There is a platinum coin wedged into it.
See one of these.
Okay, so we look at the. Is it locked?
Yeah.
You know, last time
Does
they
it have
had
a
a
handle,
handle,
or
or
does it
does
have
Yeah. They all have handles. It's still stained glass door.
Yeah.
Still with iron handles and everything.
Yeah.
Are you checking to see if it's locked?
Yeah.
All right. Investigation check.
But it's,
As long as Mao don't open it, we're fine.
I take that
I
against me.
really don't
Uh,
want to be around you for a
It
while.
does not
now.
appear to be locked.
Okay.
Approximately 30
Dark
feet
and open
away
it,
from
then.
you.
Okay, and I'm about to move the freaking wall, and I don't
I
want
had
to
to
move the
turn into a
wall.
dinosaur.
Oh,
Have you seen Three Dinosaurs?
To grab.
oh
that.
you
There we go.
should-
Seen that.
There we go.
Tournament.
Okay. Grab you guys back, and you all enter this room. I'm just going to throw you in this room real fast. Bolted to the floor in the middle of this room is an iron console that resembles a pedestal with a slanted top. Protruding from the console are 3 brass levers arranged side by side, with one outer lever in the up position and the middle lever in the down position. To the right of the levers are 5 brass buttons situated at the points of a gold pentagram. An inscription appears next to each lever and each button.
In what language?
Good question.
It'd be draconic though, wouldn't it?
So the question been,
It would
can
be
we
dra-
read it?
It would be draconic though, because wouldn't it?
Well, give me a second here and let me see if it does. No, I want to say it appears to be written in common.
Okay.
Smart move.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. What did I say? Which position to the right of the? I gotta read which levers are what position.
You said the middle lever is up.
That with the outer levers in up position.
Oh,
and
outer lever.
Yeah. So
Okay,
there's
sorry.
3. So 2 are in the up position, and then the middle one is in the down position. So up, down, up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Are you writing this down?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
okay. So kind of like this.
Okay.
3 levers
Yeah.
and pentagram buttons. Okay. All right. Now, it does say a creature can use an action to adjust up to 3 levers and buttons in any combination. The console serves several functions. But here you go, levers and buttons. Who's doing what?
Let's just read them. What does they say?
Okay. The where are you starting at? Levers or
Let's look at the levers.
Yeah, levers first.
Yeah.
starting from the leftmost
Okay.
in up position. One reads courtyard.
Okay.
The middle one that's in the down position reads light.
I understand.
The one on the right most lever reads heat, and that's in the up position. Button 1 reads music. Button 2 reads roof. Button 3 reads fog. Button 4 reads lockdown. And button 5 reads do not press.
And as soon as we read this, I grapple now. I grapple now.
I wanted to click the lever that said courtyard. So
Oh, I
what
just-
happened?
No, you're grappled.
As soon as we read it, I'm like, no.
No, kid.
Well, who would have read those out loud?
Whoever's
Right,
closest.
That's what I want to. Who read the writings out loud?
I will.
can't read
Yeah, I
it.
would say probably because you're the one that interacts with most of those. Like, yeah.
Okay, so Bernice read them out loud, and when she did, Bart Gradmow?
Grappled her.
Hey,
Yes.
watch this. I look at you, weasel.
Did you seriously
Nice.
waste?
Yes, I did.
So
Check
she
it off.
turns into a weasel and squirms out of your fucking hand.
And then immediately jumps onto the do not press button.
So she leaped out of your hands onto the console,
Oh god.
pressing 3 of the buttons.
Pressing 3 of the buttons and moving a lever. And we're
No, I'm joking.
Buttons.
You jump out of his hands, or you
Yes.
squirm out of his hands?
And I jump onto Bernice's head.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
hey,
Whatever.
Ah,
How many
So-
wild shapes you have?
wow.
Real quick, because this is where I want to get you
I only
guys.
get 2.
If you want to mess with the levers, we can. Or the buttons. What are
Let's
we
just
doing?
see what.
Let's turn lights on.
Yeah,
Okay,
lights
because
on.
that seems to be down, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so the middle lever.
Yeah.
You push it up.
Yes.
Those of you that are closer to the door, actually, even
That's where Bertram would be.
even in this room, yes, even in this room, because this room was dark, you notice those glass blocks that were in the walls light up, and now the room itself is lit up, and the hallway seems to appear to light up. In fact, the whole castle itself seems to start lighting up.
Upstairs of all places.
So, what else?
Courtyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Courtyard.
Wait, this was up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on. Courtyard's
You're a
on.
weasel, and you probably go through those.
I
So,
probably can't.
courtyard,
Yeah, we're gonna
pulling it down.
pulling it down.
Okay. Perception check from everybody.
Oh no.
Nope, I see nothing.
Let me grab my card.
Oh,
changes
that was better than I thought it was going to be.
Weasel.
Perception.
Okay.
I get advantage.
Nice.
So here, let me roll another.
You guys don't notice anything out of the ordinary change.
None of them?
14.
That part?
What I said. Nobody notices any lever. You guys quiet for just a sec, but you don't hear anything. Nothing happens.
Press the roof one.
What did that one say?
Press the roof button.
What did that one say?
I thought
Courtyard.
Courtyard?
Yeah.
Bertram gonna go look at the courtyard.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay,
got
sure.
light now.
Sure. You said Bertram is?
Yeah. He was close. He was by the door. He's always in the back.
Okay, I'm moving Bertram.
I mean,
That window fine for you?
Yeah.
Okay. What is Bertram trying to look in the court?
Just to see if anything happened. Did the statue move? Did the
Statue, you can now see the front of the statue.
Sorry, I was
It definitely looks like a human.
my
Kind of
God.
just a short goatee type looking beard. Same helmet that looks like what Bart's wearing. It appears to almost like it's in a position of cast, like it's casting a spell or something. It has a book and its hands in a position of like casting. So looks like maybe a spell book on it.
So the lights are on now.
The lights are on in the interior of the castle. There are no lights on in the courtyard, but you can see all the any window that's shining into this courtyard. You can see light coming out of it.
So I tell, I yell back to Bernnice to hit that courtyard again
Okay, I'm gonna push the
Was
cord.
that the right breaker?
Put it up.
and see if anything happens.
Okay. Since you're looking for this and you're checking, it's hard to tell just because of you're up top. You're not right next to the door, so it's hard to tell for you exactly. But what's your passive perception? 18. You see a quick shimmer appear on the doors before it quickly goes away.
On the doors?
On the doors. All of a sudden,
Hit it again.
Okay, I'm gonna put the lever down.
again, same shimmer appears just like real quick. It's not like it sits there for a minute
Right.
or nothing. It just, you see a door just shimmer and then it disappears.
Okay. I go in and tell them that something happens to the doors in the courtyard when you do that.
But now somebody was talking about pushing buttons and
What
stuff.
button?
Fuck.
No.
Yeah.
Roof.
Yeah,
Okay.
roof.
Before you come in, is this button getting hit while he's out there talking about flick the liver?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Splitting the party.
Bertram, as you tell them to flick the lever
Yeah.
a second time, because it was in the up position.
Yeah.
Yep.
She pulled it down.
Yeah.
Flicked it again.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, flick it back. You pushed button that reached roof.
I'll ask her to do it. Or
Yeah.
Somebody pushed it.
Yeah.
Now, I did say you saw the shimmer.
Yeah.
So she pushes it as she's trying to pull the lever as you're saying it. You said what you said, which was
Something's happening with the doors.
something's happening at the door, but you get no response from the party in the other room. As you go back into the other room, nobody is there. They're all gone.
would your character be smart enough to be?
As a quick flash for you guys, you were in this room. You're now outside the castle.
What'd you
The
do?
temperature
I did nothing.
out here, which I forgot to mention before, it's not warm. It's actually kind of cold while you're on this. You realize that button teleported you guys, everybody in this room, on the roof of this castle. There doesn't appear to be any doors that you can see where you're standing at right now. But it's kind of cold outside. There's not really wind, no breeze in these caves. I never said there's not a breeze, but it's kind of cold because the temperature dropped from when you were inside to being outside. You can definitely tell that it is changed, almost like a 40-degree dip. It is a change that you can feel. Bertram, you don't know what the fuck happened, but they are gone. They are not in this room, and that is where we're going to leave off until next game.
Okay.
So,
Good stopping for you guys.
Yeah.
and I will move you guys and position you guys all
The ultimate
where you
splitting
are
of the party.
when
By several
When he gets there.
floors.
Guess what?
So-
It wasn't my
the cold
fault.
really affects me right now.
yeah.
'Cause, old.
So let me turn this back on. All right, so hey guys, thank you for watching. Definitely appreciate it. We did have a hiccup. We lost the stream, so there's a 30-minute clip by itself. That was our opening 30-minute clip, and then the rest of this stream is what it was supposed to be. So I definitely appreciate it. Thank you again for those that stopped by. Twinkie Deaky, thank you for stopping by and kind of helping out, trying to throw out information there for everybody. I definitely appreciate that. Ace Bomber, thank you for throwing that information out there for everybody else as well. RPG Professor, thank you for stopping by. And we also had somebody else stop by. Blam, I think it was, stop by. Thank you for stopping by as well. So yes, thank you guys for stopping by and watching our D&D stream. We definitely appreciate that. We're trying to stream every Saturday about the same time. If you want to catch this, I will edit out. I will edit both of the videos together, and it will be posted on the YouTube channel that you can see in the link on the Twitch account. And yes, you too as well, Thorum Iron Fist. But yes, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Anybody else got anything to say? No? We're all good?
Boss says fortune favors the bold.
All right. So with that is last call. I am Drunk Monkey 42. Also Ryan the DM. Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you next stream, guys. Peace.